Yo, what's going on, guys? Happy Friday. Hopefully everyone's off to an awesome start to their afternoon, I guess it is now. Give me 2 seconds while the chat phone loads in. We'll hop into Regito. And I think there's a Reg Ice up the street here, too, that I wanted to do. But give me a second. Let me know whenever you guys can see me. Because for some reason, it's always delayed by like 20 seconds or whatever. On my end, anyways. Okay, looks good now. What's up, Garlic? Ashley as well. Shadow Reese, good to see you, man. Hopefully everyone's having a great start to their Friday. Actually a pretty sunny day here for once, but of course freezing cold in true Canada fashion. It can't be too nice. What's up, Wes? Got Channy as well. Level Hundo Harry in the house. All hoochie, says Reese. Yeah, do what Toby says. That's an early reminder for that, but I like it. If you want to hop in on this one, snipe on in. And like I said, the next one up will be a Dynamax Reg Ice. I haven't seen too many of them in the area, but there's a couple today, which is great. Reese with 18 months. The fire emojis, is that a steak? Yo, thanks for everything, Reese. Appreciate you, man, for all the stuff you do for the Discord and just being the person you are in general, man. But 18 months is crazy. Make sure you show some big love for Mr. Weiss, a fan favorite. I'm not too sure what the steak emoji in there. I'm not sure if that's like a metaphor for something. I'll have to dissect that one later. Get the 3 of us in here, nice. But 18 months is crazy, man. I was just thinking, we got to come up with a 2-year badge kind of soon, I guess, right? I'm not too sure when that'll be, but I think 18, it's either 18 or 19 is the longest you could possibly be a member for, so it's coming up kind of soon. It is, says Reese. Okay, I figured it wasn't just a random emoji. I figured it had some relevance. We're gonna go with the 3 of us. Dude, the Reggie raids that I do are really hit and miss. Sometimes people are all over them, other times people don't really care. I guess once you get the shiny of this thing, unless you're shundo hunting it, maybe people don't want to max them out. I don't know. Can you get the special move from Raids, Rusty? I don't think so, man. No, I got a couple shinies since it's been back, and those are the only ones I really checked the move on, but they didn't have it. And typically, if you're able to get like the special moves, usually all of them have it. So I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say they don't have it. You could still, of course, TM it or whatever, like Elite TM it, but yeah, I don't think they come with it, unfortunately. What's up, Channy? It's going okay today. I mean, it's a nice sunny day. It's just freezing cold. I think it's supposed to feel like -12 or something with the wind, but it's just really deceiving because it looks nice out. Like there's sun, which is great, but yeah, it's a pretty cold day. Not gonna lie. Mr. Hundo Harry in the house too, with his God Pack. I saw that the other day. That's cool. What set were you opening? Is it one of the newer ones? Hey, what's up, Rail? Mr. Rail in the house. How's your Friday going? And yeah, reminder, the next one up will be Reg Ice. And also, too, have been nominating stops like a madman in this area. And a big thank you to Lunch for helping me do that. But I managed to get a new gym here already. We got 3 or 4 new stops as of today, and there's another new gym, which is really good. That's the start of the transformation to making this area a lot better, especially having some new gyms for the upcoming raid weekend for the costume stuff. Ashley with the 5 says, it's going to be a good day. I'll join some Leckies. I was late to class. Sorry. No, you're all good. Thank you very much for the 5. I'm sure we'll find other ones today. The Regielekis seem common. The Reg Ice seem a little uncommon. But either way, show some love for Ashley. Thank you very much for the crispy 5er. It's been 2 minutes. Have you got a Shundo yet? Rail, yeah, we actually have 4. 4 Shundos on the day in 2 minutes. What do we got? 15:34. That sounds about right. I'm like looking in the water beside me right now because it's melted enough, but I don't see any fish. I'm just hoping I'm going to see like a big kahuna swim by, but maybe not. Maybe I should focus on the game. And here we go. Not a shiny one. Lunch has new gym. Yeah, it's actually one of the older stops that turned into a gym. So I guess it was probably triggered by, one of the new stops or whatever, I guess. It has to be correlated, I think. Also, 2 checks. Number 1 is a big boy. What's up, Pace? Number 2. It's Crogunkius Maximus. So again, I was saying that Fashion Raid Week, you can see the new gym is, you can't really see it. It's all the way, I can't click it. It's way in the distance, but you can see there's some new stops all around with the halos and stuff. I'll show you once we get to that side, but just good to see that there's actually a change being made in the area. I mean, one more gym even being added is huge for raid day rotations because I'm pretty efficient as it is. Usually we can run a lot of raids in a small time on those days. Hey, Scotty, what's up, man? But yeah, a big shout out to Lunch for giving me a hand and getting those stops to go through. The thing is, there's a lot of, I think, very quality nominations I made that are still waiting to go. And if all goes through, it wouldn't be uncommon to maybe have I don't know, I'm hoping about 10 gyms in like a few blocks, which would be really, really good, especially for like the winters and stuff here. If I don't have to drive a gazillion miles in snowstorms, it'd be great if we could have those. It just takes a lot of time, man, and a lot of the stops you get approved don't actually come to game. It's a huge process. But yeah, this is a Reg Ice if anyone wants this. I guess I shouldn't walk too far away from it so it doesn't kick me. Let's also get a star piece on. I guess that would be our best team we could use, right? Probably. What's up, Devil? Why didn't I get a notification that says Callie? Gonna send an angry email to YouTube immediately in all seriousness. Hey everyone, what's up? Yeah, I don't know. YouTube is weird, man. YouTube is super odd. Especially to like, I don't know. I don't even want to get into it. It seems to be they punish you if you ever take a day off. If you do, they stop sending notifications. All kinds of other BS, what pretty much destroys you. Also, I'm gonna re-lobby this one more time in case it wasn't snipeable. Maybe people just don't want them. I don't know. I have no idea. 2 days until I unlock 2 more remote trades. Hopefully get some good stuff, man. Hey, what's up, Cleo? Official says, how are you? It's a pretty cold day today, but at least there's sun out, which is very... It looks like it would be warm for me today, but it's not. And it keeps tripping me out. It's like a minus 12-ish with the wind chill day, but at least we have sun. So that's good. Devil says it's lagging for me. Looks good on my end. Couldn't join the last one, says Jay Radish. Is this broken? Is that why? Yeah, let me know if you want an invite for this, because I was going to say, people wanted these before, and now we can't get people in here. What's up? We got Brian in the house, too. Good to see you, man. Getting a G-Max Machamp. It's fine for me. Or this one. You can't join it? Let me try to re-lobby it one more time. That seems weird, man. Okay, hold on, because if you're trying to join this, it should let you snipe. My sniping is on. Let me send you one again. I'm guessing that's what's wrong with it, though. Maybe the power stop is broken. Says power stop unavailable, it's messed up, says Pace. Oh, God. Dude, of course, right? We find one freaking... Dude, let me try to send you one again, just in case. I was going to say, we find one Reg Ice in the area and it's really broken. It's not snipeable. Oh, dang. Okay, we're going to have to leave this one behind then, I guess. Nothing we can really do on that. That's stupid, man. See, for me, I see a bunch of these other stops around here that don't have anything at them. I guess they're, like, prepping for tomorrow with the G-Max day. But there's another Reg Ice up the street here. I'm gonna go see if we can run that one instead. I'm trying to click on it. You know where it is. I was gonna say, I'm like, man, people want the Reg Ice, including myself. It seems weird that no one's joining that. Restarted the app and all. Okay, let's go see if the other one's broken. Because there should be a couple in the area. Like, there's not very many, though. I mean, there's still an okay amount around, but even having one or two of them be bugged is kind of dumb, man. I hope that's the last one of those we see today. Will says, did a remote trade, shiny lucky Hundo Miltank. Wait, you got a Shundo Miltank? Shundo Miltank's crazy, man. Not like it's overly useful, but the shinies. It's a fan favorite. People love Miltank. And yeah, I'm excited to go over and do a raid at that brand new gym, which you still can't really see yet. It's the one with the timer with 11 minutes on it. And I think it had no color when I saw it. Like, it just went into game. Yo, Brian with 5 gifted. Dude, you don't gotta do that, man. Goes to DeBlazer history. Vladik got one. Louis got one. And did it pick the last name? I don't know if it did or not. Either way, if you were gifted, please thank Brian. Dude, really appreciate the nifty gifties. Hope you're doing well, man. And really appreciate that. My goodness. Unlocked first best friend in Pokemon Go yesterday. Nice. Hopefully get some lucky trades in. W gifted indeed. Brian's a super nice guy. You guys already know. He's a legend around these parts. Also, Brian, I gotta ask, are you going to Go Fest? I assume you are, right? The Chicago one, also this is. A Phantom. Okay, we're gonna go find out if the other Reg up here is broken or not. Maybe they're all gonna be broken until G-Max Pikachu. I really hope not, but I could see that maybe happening. Brian says I'll be there. Sounds good, man. I'll have to run into you every 3 seconds again. Just so that I feel at home like last time. Mr. Air, what's up? Got Nick in the house too. Good to see you, man. Yeah, I think it's going to be like... At least it's not snowing or raining for me right now, but... Maybe one of these days we got to kind of move at a decent pace so I don't freeze. I think they're all broken, says Pace. Really? Yo, that's going to be stinky if so. Let me try sending some to people that I know wanted them last time. We should know, like, pretty much right away. Okay, that one's not broken. Okay, I think there's only certain ones that are broken then, because Brian got in here. Don't jinx it, says Cleo. Yeah, for real. I mean, Canada just turns on a dime. Trapped in a car for 3 hours? Okay, that one's fine. Alright. I was kind of hoping that would be the case. Maybe the other one will fix by the time we come back. Because you gotta think, imagine if they broke all the power stops. They would be losing tons and tons of money for the day. But at least we got this one. I do have one shiny this weekend on the first day, but I haven't hunted them that much. I'm kind of saving particles for the weekend. Also, a big shout out. My bad. I was trying to do 1,000 things before. Big shout out to Ashley. Grabbed me the ticket for the event. Really appreciate that. If we get a shundo, I gotta name it after you. But I saw that come in today, and I was like, that's such a nice thing to do. It's such a good ticket, too, because that ticket, I think you get, like, what is it, like 8 or something G-Max battles? So, Ashley, again, thank you sincerely for that. Gonna make the best out of it. Purifiable Hundo Carp. Dang. I don't know if I would, though, because Shadow Gary is really tough to get. There's almost no chance of getting a good one. I've done so many of those, it's not even funny. And I haven't got even any 3 stars yet. I might just keep that one as is. It's up to you, right? It's yours, not mine, but I think I might keep that one as is. Also, I'm walking through an area right now. I nominated a bunch of stuff for Pokestops. I really hope they come through, man. This block would be so good. I'm already quite pleased, though, that I think I made 23 nominations, 4 have been approved, and we already got a new gym and 3 stops. Like, that's pretty money already. What's up, Valor? Shame it didn't shine. Yeah, no kidding. Dude, I've been doing so many cliffs. It's actually pretty insane. Been averaging about 3 to 5 of them per day, like buying radars and stuff like that. And I do have 2 shinies, but I don't think I've went that hard on any of the leaders ever before. Not that I remember. Yeah, Harry, I probably would too. Got 76 from Nick, alright. That's not too bad. Dude, I wish the wind would go away today. I gotta show you guys after. It's like a beautiful sunny day, but somehow minus 12. Even though it's like April, which just boggles my brain to think Canada can still have minus 12 in April. Almost April anyways. 103 from Kamal. Yo, what's going on today? Dude, Kamal, I don't think you've ever sent me over like 60 before, have you? That's crazy. Kamal's turning a new leaf. He likes us now. 103 is overflowing. Kamal says finally. Yeah, it really is a long time coming. He always tries to send good shiny luck, and it's usually like 23%. That's crazy, man. Yeah, I don't know, Callie. I think your chances just went into the toilet after Kamal. I don't think anyone's going to get a high one after that. Cleo with 81. Okay, maybe Nightbot's just in a good mood. We gave Nightbot a raise, so that could be why. He's taking the kids to Disney World and stuff now with the raise, so he could just be in a good mood over that. Does Dynamax will be shiny? I hope so. I mean, we're not going to get too many checks in, but the sounds of things, if half the stops are going to be broken, so hopefully we can make the ones that we get count. All right. Make sure you drop a like for some shiny luck. Also, I meant to spin the new stop here. Like, hand spin it, but I think the Go Plus is going to get to it, which is sad. I always like spinning the new Halos myself. All right, lots and lots of dust, and we got not a shiny one, 1740, 58 from Rail. Nightbot gets paid? Yeah. He gets paid 35 bits per day. I'm gonna run away from that. Our brand new stop. Oh, our bag's full. Never mind. That was anticlimactic. Never mind. But yeah, you can see there's a new stop there, new stop over there by the Reggie, which we'll do. That gym up there is brand new. So we got 3 new stops and a new gym, and there's a Houndoom coming in here too. So pretty nice. I mean, yo, if you look, this stop right here is new. That one beside it's new. Gym up there new, and 3 new stops. Like this block in the last, I would say 2.5 weeks has come full circle. Like that's a much better place to play almost instantly. Go out of your way not to pay Nightbot. Yeah, Nightbot's got a busy schedule. Between modding for all these thousands of channels, I mean, I don't know how he does it, man. MX, thanks for the sub, dude. Appreciate you, man. Let's go. Let me do this. Get rid of some berries, too. I am going to pop the Daily Incense, by the way. It's one of my main goals of every day, but I wouldn't mind running these couple of raids first. It's going to be a Houndoom. It's going to be the Reggie. and then a Regieleki, and then I'll probably pop the daily. Because, yeah, we're going to have to keep moving today to not freeze. W new subs indeed. Smells like fresh bread here. That smells nice. Oh, there's a bakery. How have I not noticed that that's a bakery, man? Like, right beside me. There's, like, big loaves of bread right in the window. They're just flaunting their big loaves. Take a snapshot of a wild Pokemon. Sure, we'll take a snapshot of him. Requested a new stop in Florida. Yeah, I mean, they take some time. It depends. So there is, like, an AI system, I think. Which... Alright, game. Well, we got a white encounter. I don't know what that is. I was going to say, I think Niantic has some kind of AI system where if it's, like, a really good nomination, it'll go through the preliminary rounds of screening really fast. But if AI doesn't get it or auto-declines it, it becomes considerably more hard. Yo, what was that? Who's got a full white screen encounter? And now I can't get back into the game. Dude, come on, not today. This game did this a few times last week, where it totally, like, it was like I uninstalled the game. It put AR mode back on, a bunch of other, like, random stuff like that. So let's not have that today. 27 here. Celsius, wow, really? Again, Ashley, I don't know if you heard before, but huge thank you for that, the ticket for the GMAX stuff tomorrow. I really appreciate that. Should be a great day. How's your phone charging? Portable chargers. So portable chargers have been something you can buy, you know, for the last 10, 15 years or so. You just go on Amazon or Target or whatever, and pretty much you can plug your phone into a little brick with you. Okay, this one might be broken. Never mind. But yeah, just look them up. I mean, like Amazon, Target, Walmart. Because you can't really play this game for a long time without having to charge your phone, right? Especially if you're going to play in extreme weathers like I do usually. Earlier, 3 hundos in a row while trading with a friend. Wow. I don't know what the exact odds would be unless they go lucky, but that's still pretty rare. Okay, one more person. We got Mr. Rail. We got Andon here too. And then we got Pace. All right. So the next one up will be Houndoom, and then we'll have Regieleki, and then it's Daily Incense time. I'm excited to go do a raid at that brand new gym. Maybe the new gym luck is going to bring us a Shundo or something crazy. I don't know. Venus got a Shundo, did you? How's your shiny luck so good? I can go 1,500 steps with 600 caught. I mean, what are you referencing at all? We haven't got a shiny today. My shiny luck has been abnormally bad for anyone who watches the channel in the last couple of weeks. It's just easy to blame others, right? But that's a pretty random thing to come complain about. You just gotta try, man. Some days you'll win, some days you'll lose. I could maybe see coming in here saying that if I had like 5 shinies, but we've been pulling about 1 shiny per day every 5-hour grind. Not 1,500 steps like you're talking about. We're talking 30,000 steps in a day. So I don't know. If anyone's gonna whine, it should be me, not you. That's what I'm getting at. 15,000 steps, either way, you know what I mean? It's a game. It's a game of odds. But I don't think anyone's been overly lucky today. What's my favorite music artist? I don't know. You guys will just call me an unk man. I like older rock music. Nightbot's being moderately nice. I was shocked because I always check to see if I can send you a ticket. You already have them before I got them. Yeah, I really appreciate it though. Like, I mean, that's an awesome ticket, and it helps me be able to do a gazillion of them all day, right? Because usually when we're doing them, without the ticket, I mean, either way, the ticket still would cost me money if I were to get it too, but they do add up, you know, doing hours and hours of GMAX, so I sincerely appreciate that ticket. I'm hoping to get myself a Shundo with it. We'll see. Your bro listens to the Beatles? Kind of excited for the Houndoom raid after. I don't know why. It's not a new Mega, I know that, but I just like the shiny Houndoom. There's not very many Mighties, or not Mighties, Megas that I get very excited for. And the Houndy's a cool one. Going to Copenhagen? I don't think so. No, Chicago's the closer one for me. Because I'm in Canada, right? So that one's in the United States. Probably go to that one instead. I'd like to be able to go to all of them, but it's just, they're super expensive, right? Unfortunately, I'm just one guy. If I was sponsored by a company or something like that, sure, I'd go to as many as I could, but when I gotta pick and choose, I gotta do what makes most financial sense, unfortunately. Hey, YT, thanks for the sub, man. Yo, Hollow, welcome in. AC/DC Nickelback, absolute legends. Nickelback, says Harry, really? You know what's funny? They have a whole documentary that just came out, apparently, on how how it's been to be hated, because apparently they're just like a super, super hated band. Obviously they're famous and stuff, but it is pretty funny they have a whole documentary focusing on the negative side of all the negativity they've received over the years. 50 Cent and a Nickelback. Been lucky today, though. Caught a shiny Litten and then a second shiny Regieleki. Beautiful. Thinking about making a Pogo Pop quiz for your friends? I mean, you definitely could. That sounds like a fun idea. Absolute banger, says Harry. Gonna try to make it to Chicago. Kids still gonna be in school. Have to work around that. Yeah, I mean, you can only do what you can do. The good thing is, there's always Global, right? Which Global's essentially the same event a week after, and it's much more financially doable for most people, or just logistically, not having to travel. But I always recommend in-person events if you can ever make one happen. They're always a great time. They're always super fun. I have no idea where all the hate came from, says Callie. It's kind of become like a meme over the years. I don't know. I never really thought about them too much, but it is funny how much people hate them. In the UK, so I'm cooked. Well, that's relatively close to Copenhagen, I guess, right? I mean, either way, it's not like Chicago's in my backyard. It's still going to be a crazy adventure for me as well, but if you want to make any of them happen, most of us are going to have to travel, you know? Most of us don't live in the 3 cities they picked. Remember when the hate started? I don't remember how it started. Yeah, I was going to say, Reese, it just kind of came out of nowhere. Also, we can almost lose this. I didn't realize I'm on my last Mon. That's not too good. Oh, we got 8 of us left. We're good. Probably just got targeted a few times. And hopefully we see a nice shiny bird today. I've been kind of thinking we're going to see our next Zapdos is going to be shiny. I just have it in my mind that that's how it's going to happen. And I really hope I'm right about that. What's the weirdest place I've been to for a Pokemon Go event? Well, there hasn't been too many that I've actually attended, right? I've attended 4 of them before, yeah. So, went to LA twice. I was in New Jersey / New York for one of them, and then I was in Vancouver. I don't know, man. They all kind of have their weird bits, for sure. And Reggie, not shiny in a 1728. So close to Reese's favorite number. We're just 10 off the money. Okay, we got a Reggie here, a Houndoom here. The new gym has one. You can see the new gym has no color still, because that's how new it is. It literally came up like before I went live today. Hey, what's up, Kay? It's okay, you can cheer us on. Greg says, good afternoon. What's up, man? I think Ashley wanted... Wait, no, you wanted the Reggies, right? My bad. You can ignore that one. How's my favorite Canadian guy today? I went from being second favorite Canadian overall, but favorite Canadian guy. I guess we'll take that, I suppose. It's a sunny day, okay, but it's like minus 12 with the wind or something like that, which is very weird. I mean, I want to be able to enjoy the day with the sun. But Canada's just like, oh, it's still Canada, I don't know. It's all right, though, especially once we get walking for birds. I should get nice and toasty with my 5 coats on. I really hope that's the case. Standing behind a few walls that have no wind actually is kind of nice. Can we get an in-game check? Not sure what that means. What do you mean by an in-game check? Somehow I have an egg from Canada, even though I've never been there. Probably the 7K eggs. So the 7-kilometer eggs you can get from opening friend gifts, right? So if you had any friend that was visiting Canada or lives in Canada that spun a stop there, your 7-kilometer egg would say it's from there. Stats? That's some of mine right there. I can't show them all while I'm here, but we're coming up on 500K caught, which is cool. And over 15,000 kilometers walked. That's way more battles than I thought as well. I'm not too sure how they count those, though. All right, sweet. 19% from Kamal. 19% Kamal, come on. We were doing so good, you should have retired on top. Ominous, thanks for the 2, man. Says shiny luck, appreciate the shiny luck, appreciate the 2. I've never actually got this shiny before. I have one that I've evolved, but I've never got it from the Daily Incense or from raids or anything like that, so. Would be sick, but thanks again, Ominous. Appreciate it, dude. Also, a good reminder, if you guys are just hopping in right now, drop a like in the stream. It helps the streams out tremendously. Pretty much, which is crazy. If no one likes the streams early, they just don't do very well, so. It's more motivating for me, and I'm sure for you guys, if we have a nice fun time in the streams, make sure you drop a like. It's free, it helps. That's my whole spiel I'll say on that, but I would appreciate it. Currently 6, says David. Sorry to hear that, man. Being sick is the worst. Hopefully, quick recovery. If you ain't first, you're last, says Lunch. I think a wise man said that once. Today I got a shiny Daily Incense. You got a shiny from the Daily Incense? 2 hundo Burmese back-to-back. Burmese? I guess we'll take those. I mean, a hundo of anything's cool. Burmese is just one of these mons I do not like. Glad we took that Reggie down. Didn't get my whole team chopped up. Somehow didn't lose one. Really? Yeah, I think it attacks mine. If it like targets a certain person, it pretty much doesn't hit anyone else. So you can get like, I mean, either way, as long as you win, that's all that really matters. As long as we all don't get attacked. If you're not first, you're a frog, is the saying. Get my shiny Tink today. Shiny, from an egg? That's sick. That seems like one of these ones I forget that's even in the game. I know it has a calm day coming, which I'm excited for. But honestly, I forget that Tink is even a thing all the time. Alright, man, here we go. The blue dog. It is nuts. And 1834, I know that it's a 1505 non-boosted, but I don't know what the boosted one is. Are your Keldeos level 50? Yeah, they are. They're not, like, very good IVs. Get some friendship, nice. But they're really powerful as level 50s. So I would recommend, especially, like, the Resolute form with Secret Sword. It's so good. It's the #1 non-mega fighting type in the entire game. And they're a beast, man. They're so spammy. So even if you have a crap IV, it's probably still 50 maximum. That's my my 2 cents on those. You lost your Pokemon account. Were you spoofing? Or you just forget your password? Most times people are like, yo, I lost my accounts because they were walking around Tokyo while they were in their basement, if you know what I mean. Kamal at 86, he's trying again. Can you use Rainbow Candy XL for them? Rare Candy XL? Yeah, that's I don't know if I can't show it right now. For some reason it doesn't show candy there, but yeah, Rare Candy XL is probably the only way you can get them for Keldeo. Aside from walking it, right? Which I know some people do that for like mythicals or whatever. They'll walk them, but it's the same distance as it is if you were to walk like a legendary, right? So if you think about 296 candies times 20 kilometers on each one of those, I don't know what the math is on that, but like you're going to be walking that for years. Like, you're literally going to be walking that for years. So, Rare XL Candy is probably the way to go. 69 from Rail, he says, nice. That definitely is a giggity right there. Why is Moltres the most seen bird, low-key? I don't know. It goes in swings, man. I would argue that Articuno is for me. But it never used to be that way. I used to see Zapdos the most. It's just random RNG, right? But it always seems to go that way for some people where you just see one bird and never see the other ones. So on and so forth. Is there any type of spoofer for you don't mind? Dude, honestly, I don't care what anyone does. Just don't do it here, right? I don't care if people want to play the game in an awful manner or ruin it for everyone else. Just don't do it here. You know what I mean? I'm not one to lecture people. If you want to do stuff and get your account banned, then by all means, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. But is there any type that I'd recommend or encourage? No, there definitely is not. Articuno's mine. Okay, let's see it, man. We're looking for 1602 on this. We got an almost Shundo 2 days ago. And then almost another one right after. We had 2 98s. One of them were shiny, back-to-back raids. I believe that was Wednesday, right? It's Wednesday for raid hour. You're not in the office today, says K, for once. And Reese with 68, so close, 93 from K, 85 from Pace. All right, and not a shiny one here. Best Mega overall. I mean, in terms of usability, it's Ray. I think Rayquaza is going to be hard to beat for a long time. If you count the primals in there too, I would say they're definitely up there, depending on which typing you're looking for. But overall, if we're just talking Megas, Ray is going to be the best for the foreseeable future. It's just tough because everything's a different typing, right? Hey, what's up, Kristen? Good to see you. Welcome in. We'll level you at level 80. I hit level 80 in January, I think. Which is tougher than you think living in Canada, because the 400-kilometer walking when there's 10 feet of snow on the ground kind of sucks. But we made it happen. Also, there should be another Reggie up here. We're going to throw 1 or 2 more and then run. And we're going to raid at our brand new gym that we made, which is pretty cool, man. Alright, it's been caught. And yeah, you can see right there, the gym still has no color. Like, this gym was put in roughly, I don't even know, maybe like an hour or two before I got here. So let's see if the new gym brings us luck. Hold on first. Let me see this, because that can be shiny now, and it's a level 1. Level 1 shiny Galvantula would have been crazy. Nundo? No. No, it is not. And also, not shiny either. Nord says, hello, I'm new here. What's up, man? Welcome in. Thanks for joining us today. We're just doing some raids, looking for some birds. Also, Jacob, how you doing, man? I'm so unlucky. Chicago is 10 hours away. It's annoying. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not in my backyard either. Just kind of is what it is. If you can make it happen, great. If not, it kind of, you know, it is what it is. I would say, like I said before, like none of us really live in the cities they're being held. There's 3 cities in the entire world. So I'd say 99.99% of us would be, like you said, quote-unquote unlucky in that sense. What's the highest CP Pokemon? Primal Groudon. Or Kyogre. As a hundo, or the 66, 72s. Those are still the top in the game currently. New gym luck, maybe. You get any shinies, says Jacob? Not yet. We've only been live for a little bit. We've just been doing some raids. None of them have hit yet, but maybe this one. I had some really good luck the last day, and actually check this out. So I went 2.5, actually almost 3 weeks with no shiny legendaries, and then I have, how many is that now? I traded 1 to Garlic, but that's actually 4 shiny Regielekis since they came back. Which is crazy. That's really, really good luck. It's kind of making up for lost time. I traded her 1, and it went lucky, actually, too, in a non-lucky trade. Noah says, I'm new here. What's up, man? Welcome in, dude. Good to see you. Got Duck in the house. Mr. Duckless. Back after a month break. Can you get Roar Time with an Elite TM? No. No, you cannot, unfortunately. So it has to be caught as is, or you can also trade for it. Like if your friend has a Roar Time one, but you can't actually get it as a TM, which is kind of unfortunate. My in-person events for me is walking to one of the few gyms in my town, doing a rocker upgrade alone. Yeah, I mean, most of us, like, they just can't make it work, so there's an in-person event for everyone. That's the problem. And generally speaking, they go to, like, mass population areas, right? Which I think that's the reason they don't like to have them in Canada, is because the United States compared to Canada is, what, like a 10 or 20x on population? 2 shiny Regieleki and a hundo, dang. Not too bad. Let's see what Reggie has in store for us, and then I'm going to pop the Daily Incense. Again, I wouldn't mind walking at a nice pace today to try to get warm, because it is, like, unseasonably cold. Yesterday, it was a rainstorm, but I think it was around +5, and now it's -12, but sunny out. It's like, I don't know. It's really strange, man. It kind of like, the air has that winter smell and taste to it, if that makes sense. But if you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. 1557's not too good. Took over 20 gyms, being a gym menace. I used to do that all the time. I can't be bothered anymore, though. First ever wild hundo today. And we got not shiny. What's the wild hundo you got? Dude, the hundo I got a few days ago, I posted the short on it. It was so random and so cool. Got the XXL hundo Laleep, which I know it's not like the most useful. Actually, in Ultra League, it actually is pretty useful. That's a story for another time, though, but just the fact that it was XXL was really cool. We're going to pop my Daily Incense now. The time has come. Let me throw Kyurem on first. We'll go with a crispy 20 minutes. We have to be very mindful to extend it, man. I've been really bad at letting the timer run out lately. Unmod me with the -100%. Yeah, those are fighting words. I don't know. All right, Daily Incense has been popped. Let's see if we get any some nice birditos today. It's been like okay lately for birds, not as good as it's been in the past. None of them have shined for a while either, so we're hoping to turn the leaf on that one. 56% for Mr. Reese. First shundo for some time. Got a Shadow Hundo Gligar. Oh, that's cool. Dude, Gligar, I miss when that was perma-boosted, man. There's certain Pokemon that were so cool to get as perma-boost, and now they're going to be so tough. I think in raids it probably still has some kind of a boost, right? Maybe a 1 in 64 or 1 in 128 or something. It's your birthday soon. Coming up on the B-Day. That's always nice. Hopefully you got some nice plans for that. Make sure I didn't get any hundos yet today either. I was letting the Go Plus catch a little bit on the way here, but didn't have anything, I don't think. Shadow Shiny Gary yesterday. Nice. You made him your buddy? You have to. He's such a beauty, isn't he? Dude, Shiny Shadow Gary, I mean, I'm a little bit biased, but it is the best Shiny Shadow in the entire game. Catch 7 species, water types can give us a Blastoise, win a raid. Alright, easy enough. We got from the Wingull to the wall. Callie with 23% and then says bye. Just gonna head out after the 23. Back when your connection gets better. Yeah, sounds good, man. All good. Harry with 76. Is there an event on April Fool's? We don't know yet. So there's a spotlight hour that night, and people seem to think, like they do in the past, that it's going to be like Mimikyu or something crazy like that, but I'm not so sure. I could see them doing like a Ditto spotlight hour or something. There's Zorua maybe. I guess those ideas have kind of been used in the past. But yeah, there's going to be spotlight hours I think it's every single night after the Shocking event goes live. So from 6 until 7 p.m. there's going to be a different spotlight every night. One's for like Palmy, one's Mareep. I think one's for the Pikachu. They're okay, I guess, you know, they're not going to be the best, but... BT once again, thanks for the shiny Regia 3 now. Dang, dude, you get some good luck in my raids. That's awesome, man, congrats. Also got the Slugma Balls. He's weather boosted by sun, so the reason that's a big deal, could see level 1s today. For birds. Which again, I'm still on the hunt for a level 1 Zapdos. If I see one, I'll Master Ball it. We'll see what happens. That's kind of cool, actually. I always like when I have a chance of that. Most people are always looking for Windy Boost to draw in more birds. I'm looking for anything but to get level 1s. Meryl from Research? Okay. It's pretty random. Why Meryl in Research? Excited to finish the Pika badge? Oh, yeah, in Spotlight Hour? Yeah. They're tough to catch, though, man. Probably gonna have to run, like, Kyurem or something like that. I know that sounds silly, but, like, Pika's a tough catch rate. It's kind of like a starter. We're gonna pass in the Whalem. We're just gonna grab his particles. And also, we are on G-Bird Avenue. For anyone that's new here, it'd be like, yo, why walk there when you can walk there? But for some reason, this street has ample birds in the past. You're back. Your connection's back. That was very quick. Miltank. This is not a blue one. Love that shiny, man. Who said they got a Shundo of that today? Somebody told me earlier today. I've already forgot somehow, but someone said they traded for a Shundo. Also, there's doing that weird thing where my spawns, after I quick catch them, are coming back. I've seen that like 4 times now. Yeah, the Shocking event, yeah. I mean, some of them are going to be boosted for that spotlight, so it'll be okay, I guess. I'm not really missing Spotlight that much, because a lot of the ones they had were kind of weak. Also, we just got a Ditto from something. What was that before? I'm trying to think what that even was. Something we just caught, like, immediately before that was. Interesting. Going to a hockey game tonight? Firefighters versus police? That sounds like something out of a sitcom. Is it like a local city thing? Have any shiny... Shadow Shiny Mega Gary. Well, you can't. You can't Mega Shadows, unfortunately. So I have Mega Gary, of course, but you can't turn the Shadows into Megas. Would be awesome. It was you with the Shundo Miltank. Yeah, it was. Okay. Now I remember. It's a cool Shundo, man. What's the top CP on him? Like under 3K? Wonder if he'd be good for like, I don't know, Ultra League or something like that. It's a charity thing. How many regionals do I have? I think all of them now. Also, why is the game running so poorly here, man? Already had to restart the game 4 times. This game is just like, hey, I'm not worth playing most days. And we're just like, well, I'm gonna play anyways. Look at this. Spam clicking 1,000 times for a Starly. That is the definition of fun. More fun than a barrel of monkeys. Grab some of those guys too. This is a good bird spot here though. Miko Do, what's up? 13, 15, 15 Shadow Gyarados. When can you get frustration off? You'll be able to when there's the Rocket Takeover event again. Let me restart the game, man. That's trash. I have like no patience for when the game does that. You gotta click on a Pokemon 9,000 times for the encounter. That is just such a waste of patience. And it seems to happen until you restart the game, and then it'll happen again slowly. This is also a new thing that's been happening too, where when I go to reload the game, it doesn't quite load back in. So it's good that they've taken this time off of having an event for a week or so to do absolutely no maintenance. Niantic is just sitting back with their feet up on a desk, smoking a Cuban cigar. They're like, yeah, we got things under wraps. Everything's gonna work itself out fine. All right, let's try one more time. What if you caught a Shadow Shiny Magikarp 13, 13, 14? I don't know if I'd purify one, man. It'd be really tough. Yo, what is happening with this? Dude, are we for real? Like, I'm literally on full network too. This usually only happens if you're in like a bad area. I don't know. Trying really hard these days to give the game a try, but like, dude, this is trash. Come on. Yep, there we go. You can do it. Oh my goodness, man. Well, maybe we'll get to play again today. Only time will tell. This has been a full 5 minutes of our life restarting the game. It was below 2700 CP. Nice. Alright, good. Now I gotta re-log in. Love that. Well, it might be a short stream today. If I don't get back into the game, I don't think I have the patience for that. That is some bull-she. We in Gebert Avenue? We're nowhere right now because the game's broken. Okay, well, that's perfect. Now we're back. That's a lot of fun. Sweet. Alright. This game, dude, it's just like the worst, man. Oh my god. I literally had to restart the game because it was broken. It would not let me check Pokemon, and now it did that. Super annoying. Which is fantastic. Alright then. That's great. Also crazy, the game doesn't let me in for 3 seconds. Immediately half the people leave. Noise, noise, noise. That's very motivating for me to keep doing this. Got the Mareep. Stupid game, man. How much longer is in the Daily Incense? Yo, Spike, thanks for the gifted, man. Goes to Jason. If you're in the house, Jason, please say thanks. As always, really appreciate it. You don't gotta do that, but big thanks for the gifties, man. And now that we're back in the game, hopefully we can get ourselves a friggin' bird. Oh my god. This game is like on such thin ice with our patience. When things like that happen, you're just like, yo, I'm over this. At least I am anyways. I don't know about you guys. You sound under the weather, says Spike? Kristen with the gift, it goes to Big Boy. You don't gotta do that, guys. Thank you very much, man. I do appreciate it. And no, Spike, it's just cold outside. It just frustrates the game as being dumb. The game is being the worst. Also a Porygon. 22 CP. Jelly Belly, what's up? Why are you so underrated? I don't know. Hopefully one day we're rated properly. That'd be cool. But again, Spike, Kristen, thank you guys for the gifteds. You don't gotta do that, but I do appreciate it. What's up, Neon? Got a Hoochie in the house too. Good to see you, man. And a Noctowl. Yeah, the game pretty much was doing some stupid stuff. Hopefully we recover from that anyways. Don't tell us what to do, fair enough. It's my favorite soft drink. I don't really drink soft drinks usually. More of a coffee and water type of guy. I always feel sick if I drink like any type of like pop or anything like that. Or you guys call it soda or whatever. I don't usually feel too good. Guess we'll go, which way should I go? By the water. Reggie there, I guess we'll go that way then. Do some Regitos. How would that be rated differently hanging out with people that I know that live in a different country? I mean, maybe. I think that was meant to be like a nice thing, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's like the qualification of being rated properly is hanging out with someone else who plays the game on YouTube. Maybe to some people. Great minds think alike. You walking alone? Yes. Yes, currently. What's up, Garlic? Unk calling another Unk crazy? I mean, maybe. I feel like BT's underrated because he talks about Pokemon's feet. Pokemon's feet. When's the last time I did that? Maybe. BT never walks alone. I mean, usually there's not too many people that want to play in the winter. Yo, Rescue, thanks for the 10, man. Says get yourself something nice, my guy. I appreciate the 10, man. You guys don't have to do that. Again, big appreciation. Show some love. All the gifteds today, the 10 from Rescue. Appreciate it, man. But again, you guys don't have to do that. You guys really don't have to be doing stuff like that. Just hanging out here is enough for me. It's Drowsy more than any Pokemon for BT. It's Drowsy more than any Pokemon for BT. What, the feet thing? Maybe the feet thing. I don't know. Yo, Rail with the 5 says, both my baseball teams I root for won yesterday, opening day. Let's go O's. Let's go Brew Crew. Thanks for the 5, man. And I don't follow baseball that much, but I'm just glad that they're winning. I'm glad the teams that you like are winning and not the teams you don't like. Everyone around here is just a big fan of the Blue Jays, pretty much. That's about it. Go Dodgers, LA up. Don't they win like all the time, though? Isn't that like their thing, is winning constantly? If I don't give you 10 bucks, it's going to Crumble Cookies. My love handle can't handle it. Oh my god. Again, I appreciate it, man. It definitely helps. Like I said, everything the channel makes goes to making sure that I can do this, because you know how Pokemon Go is. Especially to playing it in this country it takes a lot. So I do appreciate the extra help making sure the channel's possible and viable to continue. Orioles and Brewers. I knew I should have known the Brewers too. I should have known that. I was going to say I knew the Orioles, but Brew Crew, I should have known. That's on me. Yeah, it's not a super popular sport here, man. Not compared to like hockey and stuff anyways. Well, let's go do the other two. That Reggie's broken by the water. Also, the Stuffle, nice. Have one charger in my car. Been switching between your headphones every few minutes. Hopefully it lasts for you, I don't know. You could probably plug it into something in the car, I'd think. Raptors. I'm not a huge basketball fan, I don't know. I mainly just like hockey, man. Honestly, I know that sounds stereotypical Canadian, but I mainly just watch hockey. Dude, I wish it was not such a cold day here. It's actually crazy that it's almost April, and we're more than -10. That's I don't know. There's always got to be something with Canada, man. Things can't be too good here ever. They're like, oh, you got sun. So it's going to be -10. Ice hockey? Yeah. Yeah, ice hockey. What other kind of hockey would there be? Ball hockey? I don't know. You don't know who is? Was a compliment? Yeah, Duck, I was going to say, I know them, obviously, but yeah, different countries and stuff, right? Field hockey, I guess so. Roller hockey. Which of that would be televised, though? Maybe field hockey. I have no idea. I wouldn't think any of those would be televised, though, if I had to guess. Also, I might do this grunt. Tonsil hockey. I feel like that's something that old people say when they see someone kissing for the first time. They see their 12-year-old kid Jason playing tonsil hockey. That's such an old person thing to say, I feel like. Which is a rude thing to say to you, but I've only ever heard that from super old people. Forgot I was Canadian? Yeah, I wish I forgot. I try to forget all the time, but I'm reminded on a constant basis. Iron Will. You know what, sure. Just in case it's Beldum. Beldum or Aeron, it'd actually be cool getting the shinies of. You know what, while we're here, we'll do the Sandy as well. If you were to play hockey, it'd be just a fight. It is pretty crazy if you think about hockey is the only sport that you can have pretty much a fist fight with another adult and not go to jail for it. So I know people are like trying to get it out of the game, but it is pretty nuts. It's me, I'm old people. What's up, Brian? We don't get ice hockey at school, we get soccer. It's hockey with a soccer ball. Wait, what? Hockey with a soccer ball? Walmart also allows that? The future is history, the past is mystery. Is that like a song? I don't know what to do with that information. All I know is that we want a shiny from this. How long are you even live? As long as I feel like. What do you mean by even live? We'll see. As long as we feel like going. If the game crashes and does that where everyone leaves all at once over a 3-minute lag, then probably not long. But if the game holds up, then for a while. And we got the Sandshrew, which is nice. Also a Stardust Piggy. Well, let's hop in on this next one. Yeah, the game has been on some shenanigans, man. Literally locked me out of it for a couple hours a few nights ago, too. Did that same thing where it just would not load my account. We got the Swablu. It's Friday, so no work for 2 days. Yeah, Friday's always good. It's probably the favorite day of most people. I mean, followed closely by maybe Saturday. Because every time I scroll up, you're live. Yeah, I mean, not as much lately. Been taking care of some other stuff lately, but yeah. We are live a lot of days, as per YouTube thing. Because if you don't, then YouTube's like, we're going to crush you. Alright, let's hop in on this guy. Let's do this one. Why does it matter? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I'm live as much as I possibly can be. Because that's what you gotta do. It's me, Benny Boy. Changed my name to Jelly Belly. Oh, okay, gotcha. What's up, Benny? Can I also give you tips for Pokemon Go? Honestly, man, just catch everything you see. Catching everything you see gives you Stardust XP, candies and stuff. It's free, it's easy, and it's something that I still do to this very day. Yo, I'm gonna come back. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna come back. My timer is like almost done, which we'll probably need. Let's do that for now. BT's location so I can spoof there. Give him a firm American handshake. Okay, let's hop back onto this one. New part of my collection today says jelly. Nice. What'd you get? We're at 6. Let's go. Weird. I don't know why it showed me 3 until I hit ready. There's this one and there's one up the street too. I don't know if I want to do that, if I want to go down by the water. Should probably get my bird hunt in by the park today. Am I the only one who's excited for Riolu Hatch Day? Yeah, no, I'm excited too. I said before, I actually traded away most of the shinies I had without really knowing I was doing that. I only have 1 left. Because people would ask for Riolu, and I'd be like, yeah, sure, I have 1,000,000. And I only have 1 left. It sucks. I hatched a hundo one way back that I evolved. Hatch Day's a scam. I think it's pretty good. If you're ever going to hatch eggs, it's 1 in 10. So, like, if you're hatching eggs for an event, it's only 1 in 64. 1 in 10 is way better odds than that. Do the spoofers watch? For the spoofers that watch, BT's in Destin, Florida. Nah, the spoofers only really care about, like, max battle days. Anything that they can't beat with, like, sobbles and stuff, they come out of the woodwork for. But either way, drop a like for some shiny luck. Let's see what we got. 1557's terrible. Yeah, Rescue, I was going to say same. That's the only time I would really even care to hatch eggs, because 1 in 10's your best odds. And here we go. Not shiny either. All right, then. He's on the frick off islands. That's my permanent residence, yeah. Only one person that lives there, and it's me. At the Bon Squovy as well. Which I feel like I should reset the stream stuff here soon, too. Soapy with the 2s, good afternoon, y'all. What's up, man? Thanks for the 2, man. And hopefully you're having a good Friday. We're just looking for some birditos as usual. Doing a couple of raids along the way, and this gives us Pillow Spine? Dude, they really messed up what's in the winter raids. I don't know if I'd call it messed up, but it used to be like perma-boosted Pokemon like Rockruff and Lapras. And now that they're not around, it's straight up just random stuff. So, I don't know how we feel about that. It's too new, I guess. Yo, Hooch, thanks for the dirty dog right there. Show some love for Hooch and Soapy. With the double donos. Always the dirty dog. Sweet BT Alabama. Is that the saying? I don't know if it is. Have 10 incubators? What are the chances of hatching a shiny? Well, it's 10%, right? 1 in 10 would be 10%. But you could hatch all 10 shinies. You could hatch none of them. RNG is a cruel beast, man. Speaking of RNG, I am now 10,000 checks on Fire Red for a shiny Charmander. 85 hours. 85 hours without getting one. So, yeah, I mean, you can be lucky with RNG. You can be very unlucky. Just the way it is. Not the hot dogs, says Callie. Mr. Krogunkius. Rail with the dumbbell. What should I do with that, Rail? Should I be working out the hot dog with that? Sometimes I have dreams when I sleep about you. One time I came to Canada and met you at a park. And wait, chased a kidnapper? Someone kidnapped me? I'm a pretty big guy to kidnap. That's a crazy dream. I'm just picturing like some 10-foot tall assailant picking me up and running away. Thank you again for the one though. Who she says, I was like, wait, that's a crazy dream, man. I don't know if getting kidnapped would ever be on my list. Maybe. Now it's going to happen now that I'm jinxing it. And there it is. There's Kristen with the banana split. I don't know why it's painful to look at that. There's something you never want to happen. Thanks for the 150, but it's in an unfortunate way. Not Cash 90. Thanks for the sub, man. That visual made me LOL. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I'm not sure how someone would go about kidnapping me. Aside from like hitting me in the knees with a baseball bat and then just wrapping me up in a garbage bag or something like that. I don't know. That's probably the only way. I don't know who's picking me up though. Airhead says, do you remember me? Yeah, you're those tasty candies that were like 49 cents when I was a kid, right? Or is that some other guy? I'm pretty sure I'm right about it though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be a stream I get kidnapped on. More likely to be hit by a car again. I could see that as a real possibility. Currently on the way to Nintendo's headquarters to tug on their ears until you get the deserved shiny Char Char. Yeah, for real, you should. It's like I can't give up now, but it's just a miserable existence I'm living checking for these Charmanders, man. It's actually so rough. I put in like a 5 or 6 hour shift every single night trying to finally get it, because I know like the more checks you get, the quicker it'll happen in theory, right? But yeah, it's been rough. It's been absolutely terrible checking for those. You're 5'1", it won't be you? I mean, if you go with the baseball method, maybe it will, the baseball bat. Kidnapped by yours truly? There's kidnapping in Canada? Unfortunately, it's probably a thing everywhere. I don't know. I'm not an expert in the field. I'd have to reach out to some people that are more knowledgeable than me to let you know about that. But yeah, I'm sure it happens everywhere. I don't know what the incentive would be for me. You know, if I was like the son of like a rich king or something, then maybe. But like, I feel like people that get kidnapped, it's usually probably for a reason. Again, I have no knowledge on the thing, but Bronzor. What's up, Clexa? Got a Honda the other day. An Accord, a Civic, a CRV. What are we talking? What kind of Honda? I'm just kidding. What kind of Hundo? Was it a Diglett? I bet it was a Diglett. It's probably a Diglett for sure. I'm not an expert in the field. I don't know. No, I've never thought I'd be asked if kidnappings take place in Canada while I'm streaming Pokemon Go. But it's been asked. To steal my birds? Like, come on, you're saying they're gonna like tie me up to a chair and then like in front of me have my phone, add themselves on my phone, and then trade all the birds one by one? That'd be terrible. I'm just picturing the birds being traded in slow motion. Yo, Demi, thanks for being a member again, man. Really appreciate it, dude. I hope you've been well, and thanks for supporting the channel. Show some love for Demi. Are you all done with school, by the way? I never asked that before. Soapy with a 5 says the dollar store sells conveniently sized bleach bottles. Wow, okay. I don't know what to do with that. I appreciate the 5. I'm a little lost on the... What am I using the bleach for? Who's using the bleach? What are they using it for? Car napping is a thing? Like sleeping in a car, or getting someone napping your car? You're on your way to the dollar store? Remember the time a lady hit you with a car, says Demi? Yeah, so do I. Yeah. It was fun. I just remember her crusty old snapping turtle mouth saying, "I didn't think you'd be there." Well, it's the sidewalk, Edith. It's not the side drive, it's the sidewalk where humans walk. And you've committed a felony here today. So that was crazy. Just no remorse either. In her head, I came out of nowhere. She's just driving down the sidewalk and I popped out of nowhere. Ever been stream sniped in real life by a fan? Well, yeah. I mean, like, people come up randomly when they see me sometimes, yeah. I don't know exactly. It's not a negative thing, though, I wouldn't think. Do I still have a shiny called Demi? Oh, probably. We have it's the Zigzagoon. I was gonna say, if I ever name something after somebody, I don't trade them or anything. Unless it's something I only have one of. What about you? We're gonna go down by the water, look for some burditos up that way. I think that's gonna be the play. There's a Reggie over there too. What other egg is that? It's not till 4:23, okay. It's a cow farm, you're gonna find cows outside. People are gonna walk on the sidewalk usually. Yeah, I mean, she was just out to lunch. I think she was heavily intoxicated. I was not happy either way. And then the second time I got hit by a car, I forget exactly how that happened. I think she just ran the red light, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, both not great experiences. The second time I was looking her in the eyes, waving my arms like, no, 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 and then she just drove into me anyways, which is crazy. She just expected that I would fly away like a bird. Well, yeah. Why was that my name? 'Cause it's a funny name. I like that name. It would still be now if I didn't have to, like, advertise a YouTube channel and stuff. There's probably some brave soul out there that stole that name, that's living a great life now. Peak is tomorrow. Almost got hit by a car on the way to school, says Demi. Yeah, I gotta be careful, man. Not that I want to train you for when it happens, but I strongly advise jumping on the hood, because if they crush your legs, you're done. That's what I always try to do, is jump on the hood. Whenever it happens to me, all the time. This is just a city full of, like, brain-dead idiots, pretty much, so getting run over here is kind of a common thing, unfortunately. I hate to say it. Drip says, do you have shiny Reshiram? I do. Thanks for calling me sir, by the way. But I do have a shiny Reshiram. What about you? Some crazy drivers? Yeah, this city, I think, has a huge problem with, like, substance abuse. I think everyone just drives around drunk as a skunk or messed up on rare candies. They're trying to stop the Pokemon Go grind. I think so. Void says gonna head off. Getting really tired. All right, sounds good, man. Thanks for hanging out today. I do appreciate it. Have a good night. We're just gonna beat up a grunt while I wait to cross the street. This is one of the worst lights, I would say, for crossing at, too. This light is like a 50% chance someone's at least gonna try to run you over here. Imagine if BT ran for president. I don't know how that would go. People would be like, why should we vote for this guy? I'd be like, I think he streams a Pokemon game on YouTube. I don't know if that would be very appealing. I think you just have to be like some dude who's been a politician your entire life. Or have tons of money, or both. Which, I mean, I don't have any of those things going for me yet. Maybe one day. Maybe when I'm like 45. Soapy with a 5 says, borax and sugar are notoriously hard to separate once mixed. Keep them separate. Soapy, we ought to check on you a bit more often. Thanks for the 5. That's a terrifying 5, though. Also, okay. As we're saying, this crazy bearded hillbilly guy almost ran me over right there. He didn't even know. He was just smoking a cigarette, casually running me over. And we have not a shiny. Show some love for Soapy, though, with the very concerning dono. Hey, Danielle, I appreciate you. Hopefully you're having a good day. Do I have an extra Crown Zacian? Yeah, you can't trade them, though. I wouldn't say that I have one on the chopping block, because, yeah, they're not for trade. You can trade regular Zacians, but the Crown ones you have to have the energy for. Can I trade? You gotta be local to trade. Local means here in person, in the same city. So unless you're that, I cannot. Have I crossed the US border with a bike? No. No, I can confidently say I haven't done that. I don't think so anyways. Did I ever try horse meat? No. Not that I'm against the idea, it just hasn't been available to me. My local grocery store called security when I asked, so I never went back. I just don't think horse meat's right for me. Maybe in a pinch, right? If I was on a desert island and all I could eat is horses, then I would, but if I was on a not desert island with grocery stores, I'd probably eat other stuff. Bayonet. One for garlic right there. It's... Dude, what? That is so random. It's a half of a hundo. I'll keep that and give it to her. That's so random. How do the horses get there? Over thousands of years, the continent split, and horses used to be on another part, but like they all like got trapped, and then it broke off into water, and they're like, oh no, and then they just ended up living on an island for a while. So yeah, pretty weird one, Callie. I don't know, some weird IVs on that. Most random IVs, yeah. Rhyhornius, that is not the poo rhino, much to my chagrin. Did you just dinosaur theory me? Yeah, pretty much. I love how people feel confident enough to make documentaries and teach kids. They're like, yeah, no, like 400 million years ago, the Plontosaurus fled the earth and did this. Like, how do you know, man? You're born like 40 years ago. I don't know. That's some BS. Hey, Soapy with a 2 says, don't tell Glue Miser. The Glue Miser? Is that to do with the horses? Soapy's given us some real concerns today. Did they still make glue out of horses? What's up, Bliss? Thanks for the 2. I won't tell him, by the way. Soapy, what are you planning? Says Cal. Yeah, I don't know. We ought to check in. I feel like he's giving us subtle hints. I feel like he's mailing us messages written in all different fonts, cut out of newspapers right now. And we ought to be deciphering the code before it's too late. The Poochana. You love that emote? The Wiglets? Yeah, they're pretty strong on the eyes. How much Stardust do I have? Like 4.5. Maybe 5 by now. We have that many. Numbers are hard, so it starts with an 8. I know that. I'm good at that one. Any Regice nearby? It looks like no. Oh, there's a ton of power stops that are all empty. I'm not too sure why. We've done 2 today. I've done all the ones I've seen. So hopefully I find some more, but I don't see any right now. Bro speaking in riddles? Just embracing chaos today. You know what? I respect it. Sometimes you gotta. Also, dude, it's crazy that it got so cold here again that the river has started to refreeze. Look at this. It looks warm, but it's not, I assure you. See that? The river is like freezing in real time. Like, it's starting to do it here too. But it's like got that cold that it's starting to form ice sheets on it again, which is great. I was really hoping to have 5th winter going into April, so glad that we have that. All right, let's do it. How do I have so little Stardust? I don't know. I gave it away to charity. I thought they could do better stuff with it. They could sew it into mittens and hats. Blink twice if you're in danger? I'm always in danger. And I forgot how to blink. I don't like to blink because then people think I'm winking at them. Try ice skating. Yeah, I wouldn't ice skate on that. I did ice fish here this winter when it was formed up a bit more. I don't think I'd do it now, though. Doesn't look too safe. Beautiful and clean river, dive in. That would be an instant death. I don't know if that's the way I'd want to go. I don't think like that. I think there's better ways you could instantaneously go if you wanted to, but I don't think an ice river would be the way to go. Insert California old lady. Wonder what she's doing these days. She's definitely not watching the streams. I tried to get her to look up the stream when we were filming her, and then she just ended up pulling out her phone and loading up George Strait's and then swaying around dancing. So she got sidetracked. She tried, but she couldn't focus long enough. No, Jasper, I didn't hear that. That's really cool, though. I'm really, really stoked to hear that. What would you do if you're able to know how you die? I don't even know what to do with that question at all. German weather is so random. Sunny and then hail. 80 million, that's a huge amount of Stardust. How do you get it? From playing the game a lot. There's no way that you stumble into it, right? It's not like I inherited it from my father or anything like that. You just have to play the game a lot. You gotta be catching a lot, gotta be raiding a lot. Alright, here we go. Gross, I don't care that. I mean, I don't know. It's cool, I guess, but I have to think that people don't go badger other people when they're like, yo, did you hear that? Hear that BT, like, he got approved for a Capital One credit card? Did you guys hear? I don't think people are running around saying that. He stole the Stardust from kids. Yeah, I pretty much did, Pace. The kids were trick-or-treating for Stardust, and then I ran around taking their pillowcases. She was buzzing too hard. What event are you most looking forward to? Did you? That's great news. It is. Yep, it is. April? I don't know, man. Maybe the Groudon raids again. I do like the Fashion Week raids. That'll be cool. But other than that, man, I mean, like, they're not going to have too many of really heavy hitter events likely going to be until, like, Go Fest, I'm thinking. A Shundo right now. Only have 400k dust. It's still good, though. I mean, 400k still takes a long time to get. It's a lot of catches. All right, what do we got? 1553, yikes. Yeah, your connection's back. That's good. That's always a good thing. See if we get our first shiny of the day. Shiny's been, like, pulling teeth to get lately. And no, we do not. This game is just continuing its non-shiny ways. 78% for Harry. Not bad. I feel like anything above 70, you should just, like, retire, though, you know? Because this is going to get worse next time. Wooper. I was like, how's he weather boosted by sun? But I guess because he's a dual ground type, right? I always forget that. Summer months full of events similar to now? Well, we don't know, right? I mean, I don't get any special information. It's pretty much we all find out at the same time. They haven't released, like, the next year of content or anything, so we'll have to see when they get released. How much raid passes do you have? I got one less than I had before. I buy them every day, right? You gotta buy raid passes to use them. Kind of similar to anything else. But I don't collect them to be like, yo, bro, why don't you ask how many raid passes I have? It's just kind of a... People seem to ask me all the time. It's a weird fascination, but I have as many as I need to get through the day, hopefully. What was my first shiny legendary? I don't know. I might have traded it, man. I have no idea. I'd have to check. Because, like, my first one on my account, if we go to shinies, go to legendary, a Raikou? Maybe that was it. I have no idea. Unless I traded one. Soapy with a 5 says, if you ever feel bad, just remember at least you don't have to use Klarna to buy Taco Tuesdays. Yo, what's Klarna? Thanks for the 5. I don't even know what that is, man. I feel like that's a word that I shouldn't be reading because I don't even know what it is. But show some love for Soapy. So many donos today, man. Appreciate you, dude. I wish I understood. I feel like a dummy, but I don't know if we have that here. I like Taco Tuesdays. We have Taco Tuesday here. At least I know that. Also Snorlax. We have Snorlax here as well. He's a regular around these parts. Klarna's like PayPal? Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't have that. Dude, Canada's very slim on, like, its paying apps. We don't have Venmo. We don't have Cash App. We don't have, I guess, Klarna. Never even heard of that. Oh, no, Jay, of course it didn't. We're only 85 hours in, so it's just been 10,000 leisurely checks. It's going good. Klarna's like a layaway payback later. People can do that? You can go in there and order a taco and be like, yo, I want to put 30 cents down. I'm going to pay you 30 more cents when I get paid. And then I'm going to eventually forget about you and never pay it back. That's a thing you can do? That's crazy, man. Unsecure loans? What makes them unsecure? Like, if you don't pay it back, some guy with a leather jacket on comes and stabs you in your bed later? Is that what happens? Or is it something else? 2 hours to the yard of the car. Am I excited for the World Cup? Not really. I don't watch, I know you guys probably call it football, but I don't watch soccer, really. I live in Canada, so I'm hockey or nothing. Do I have shiny Zekrom? I do. I do. What's in the top right of the screen? Is it an auto catcher, yes or no? Yeah, it's not on right now. The Pokeball up there, though, in the top right is the Go Plus. People seem to misunderstand what an auto catcher is. Some people think it literally automatically catches things, but you can throw Pokeballs with it, or you can spin stops. But I'm not using it at all right now. I'm hand catching, as you can see. This gives us a Marill 182. Really? Groudon, the first one from the Battle League. That's pretty sick. That's really cool, actually. You got the snake. What is going to decide to shine first today? What will it be? You think Canada lost in the Olympic final? Yeah, I know. All my American friends were like, hey, have you seen the game? I'm really excited to talk about it. And I'm like, okay, I can understand what happened here. I didn't get to watch the game, unfortunately. It was spoiled 1,000 times for me, but sounded like it would have been fun to watch. So that was good. We'll just watch it in 4 more years when it comes back. Just be a quick 4 years until then. There's so many now. Dude, that's crazy. You can finance stuff like that. Which is terrible. I'm assuming it's like anything else, right? You probably pay like double what it's worth in financing fees. How to use the Go Plus. You got to buy one, and then it's just self-explanatory. It walks you through how to use it. But yeah, you got to buy it. It's not like anything you unlock or download or anything. It's a real device. Phillies are up. My guy's out of air with all the questions. No, I don't mind it. It's all good. I mean, for having a slim house today, it's kind of refreshing to have people ask stuff. We got the Poo Rhino? No, we don't. How much money is it? You have to look it up. I don't sell them. I have no idea. I don't want to tell you like, yo, it's $80 and then it's not $80. But the good thing is Google will tell you and it'll be like from a store, so that'll be good. Not you, you goof? Okay. All right. Hopefully the bird park has birds in it today. It's going to be flooded with all kinds of snow and stuff. Mystery chocolate? Why is it going to be mystery, though? Kamal's doing some weird stuff to the gifts that he gives me. There's like a suspicious banana one time or something like that. Which is... I mean, it's got a whole bunch of red flags. Hundos. No new hundos. No new nundos. Canada's going to win the World Cup of soccer? Probably not. Maybe. I don't know if Canada would be good at soccer. Probably not. I'm just picturing Canada like, no, you guys win. You guys tried real hard. We want to see you guys celebrate. That's pretty much how Canada does stuff. Canada's like, oh, everyone else before us. Chat ban check? What are you talking about? Shiny Zekrom? You know what? Since you asked so nicely, it looks so much different than that one, doesn't it? Not my favorite shiny. Cool. It's a cool Pokemon. They did him dirty with the shiny. I mean, here, Brainiacs at Pokemon Company, the whole black and white era. Maybe make shiny Zekrom white. Make shiny Reshiram black. That's a mind-blowing sentiment, isn't it? But, yeah, Pokemon employs the biggest brains in the game to strategize their stuff. That would have been the easiest amazing shiny ever. The era is called the black and white era, too. I'm like, I don't know, man. You'd have to be like, literally have your head in the sand not to see that one. Hey, what's up, Tiger? Yeah, happy early birthday, man. It's coming up soon. Ever had Kona Ice? What's Kona Ice? Did I see the new Harry Potter cast? No. They're making a new Harry Potter? I guess it's pretty popular, right? Not with me. Not so much on my end, but people seem to like it, so that's cool. Let's extend this again. Let's go... Yeah, let's go like that long. Absolutely ruined. What do you mean, though? They cast people you don't like? How many kilometers I walk each day? It really depends, man. I mean, on weeks where everything is going like as to plan and stuff, probably about 20 to 25K in a day. But if there's bad weather or I'm busy that week, you know, less, maybe 10K. But on an average day, let's say, if everything, yeah, like I said, is going to plan, probably 20-ish. Not too bad, Tiger. Just dealing with some honking geese. They're flying around honking. Today is a Q&A stream. I mean, most of them are. How many unknowns do you have? A lot. More than I should have. If we go to unknowns, let's see. 100? A lot of shiny ones. Unknown B, very nice. The unknown B is kind of a weirdo. I need the unknown T, though. For I would hope, obvious reasons. Maybe not so obvious. Pokegat, what's up? Where am I from? Compton? No, I'm from Canada. The land of the moose and the maple syrup. If I could remove 3 Pokemon, what would it be? Bronzor, Shadow Bronzor, Shiny Bronzor. Probably in that order. Do I have any Lake Guardians? I have them all. Every one of them they've ever made. Do I have a shiny Scorbunny? Yeah, 50 or so. Yeah, that many. Lots of these little hoppy guys. I don't mind this shiny. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I feel like Scorbunny is kind of just a part of a very weak generation of starters. The Gen 8's just kind of meh. Not my favorite. Why would you ever need the unknown T? I don't know. I just think it looks cool. He has a nice way of talking. Also, I kind of want to use the facilities up here. So I'll see if I can remote anything, because as we know, if I take like a more than a 10-second break and stuff, the whole stream comes to an end. So let me see if I can remote something to keep stimulation going for everyone. Thanks for the sub, man. Would I rather delete all my legendaries or all your unknowns? I mean, I'd delete the legendaries or unknowns before the birds for sure. But in an ideal world, not deleting any of those doesn't make any sense. Whoa, Druddigan. Of course. Would have been cool, though. Would have been nice. That's kind of the whole theme in this game lately. It's like, oh, that would have been cool. Is that the washroom with the house hippo lady? Yeah, it is. It is that one. I'm about to go see if she's home. Let me see if I can remote something again. Keep something on the screen so everyone sticks around for 2 seconds. Where's that at? Regita was... Okay, that one looks good. Yep. Alright, let's buy all kinds of stuff and things. Need dopamine now, streamer? I know. Jay, I couldn't get into my game for like 2 minutes earlier, and we literally lost half people. So that's good. If you guys want to snipe this one, do your thing. I'm going to go ahead and mute the stream here in a sec so I can use the washroom. So before anyone's like, yo, bro, why is it quiet? I am going to mute it so you don't hear me peeing for obvious reasons. But hop on in here, and then we'll do that. Sweet. Love stuff and things. Found a double XL shiny Kecleon. No way. Name suggested? I don't know. I don't name things funny names, but double XL shiny Kecleon's amazing. Is this one broken too, guys? I think it's broken, isn't it? Usually people have been trying to get in these, and if not, I'm guessing it's because this one's broken too. I'll try to remote a different stop if not. How'd you get a shiny Zacian? From raids. I didn't just find him on the side of the street or anything. I did raids and had to get them the normal way. Name him John Cena. Okay, let me try to remote another one of these. Man, this game is fun, isn't it? I really like when everything's broken with it and you have to have these Easter egg ways of playing the game. That one's up there. That one is one we could maybe get to in person. So let's go with the other one. And hopefully it's not broken. Yeah, let's go with that one. Alright, man, don't be broken. You stupid game. Because, yeah, for some reason you guys were telling me some of these aren't snipeable. They say that the power stop is closed. But other ones seem to work. I haven't tried to host any remotely yet, though. Old desk is broken down, thank goodness. Getting a new desk. There we go. That one's full. All right, guys. I'll be right back in a few minutes. I'm going to mute this. Give me 30 seconds or so. I think. Alright, there we go. Let me know, but it should be back. But yeah, again, guys, I was peeing. I did mention it about a dozen times in the last minute or so, so. Next time I can just leave it on if you guys want to be like, ew, that's pee noise. I think it would probably go over better, because people seem to not comprehend. They're like, yo, this part that he's telling me about him going pee and muting the mic, that's not for me. That's for someone else. Streamer, welcome back. You going to sleep, says Drip. Sounds good, man. Thanks for chilling. Too late to join? Yeah, I sent you invites, but you had to join when I send the invite. If I find other ones, I gotcha. But again, I sent actually 2 invites to this one. Why is it not Dynamaxing? The Zacians don't Dynamax. The Zacians actually can participate in Dynamax battles, but they don't actually Dynamax. Next time, play the Waterfall. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't know. It's just crazy. I don't think there's ever been a time where I mute the mic without announcing it for a good 5 minutes before I do so, and it still seems to never come across completely clear. Which is crazy, but it is what it is. So, as Zamazenta. What do you mean? I caught them from raids, if that's what you're asking. Wiglet use Splash. I'm excited for tomorrow, man. Tomorrow will be G-Max day. Should be good. Should get people caring about the game again, which is great. Because Pokemon Go has really just kind of been like, we're just going to relax for a while. So hopefully that perks everyone up for the game again. I mean, for me, it's always fun playing these days, but unless it's like a spam of, instant raids every 5 seconds and stuff, it seems like people lose interest in the game pretty quick. Jessica, what's up? Yeah, Zama can participate in these battles too. Yep, it has to be the crown though. It has to be the crown forms. So like if you catch a regular Zamazenta from a raid, you can't use it in Dynamax, but you could use them if it's crown like I'm doing with the Zacian. Should I remote pass for Regice or G-Max Pikachu? I mean, both of them aren't super useful. Pikachu gives you more resources. You get a lot more dust. And it's a G-Max, which is kind of cool. So it's up to you. If you like this shiny, go for it. If you want to go for the Pikachu, just go for that. Totally up to you. He's using a cord to keep his phone charging. I am doing that. All right, we're looking for 1784. Dude, I cannot get over how when I look around the park, it looks like it should be a nice day, and it's probably the coldest I've been in like the last 2 months. Like, how is it sunny out in -12? Makes no sense. Call G-Max Pikachu Gigachu. It's got lots of names, the Chonkachu. I'm excited, though. I mean, it'll be good for dust. Usually you can get, like, if you do them all day, you can get, like, 1,000,000 dust. Have a star piece on. All right, here we go, Reggie. Well, frick, 1745. We doing Regieleki? Been raiding them all day, yeah. There's never, ever a day on the channel where I'm like, yo, I don't feel like raiding. I always do raids, but I do play the game legitimately, meaning I walk around and stuff. So, pretty much whatever I see, I do when I get there. The Electabuzz. Airhead says I'm broke. Gotta get one of them paper routes. Start throwing papers at doors and stuff. Give you some doll hairs for that, I've heard. Grab that. Lost a hundo Regieleki. No, that sucks, man. Gmax Pikachu possible to solo? Probably not. No, Gigantamax are usually pretty strong, man. So, like, I don't think there's any of them you could solo. Probably not. Mr. Sobble, minus 69 from Harry. Nice. Thanks, man. Minus 69%. I told you, if you get anything above 70, just retire. It's going to get worse. Duo? Nah, man. Like I said, Gmax is hard. So it won't be like a go-in with bare bones type deal. You're going to want to bring a lot of people. It might be possible to duo, but are you likely to do it? Probably not. It's going to be a tough one. There's no Gmaxes that are easy to do, put it that way. Why's it got to be cold? I don't know, man. I'm so over it. I'm getting like frostbite on my thumbs right now. It's like that cold again. Like minus 12 is something we get in the actual dead of the winter, not going into April. There's a Bombardier. Yeah, I might do that. Might do that. In your city, 3 people play Pokemon? Yeah, remote raiding them will be the best way then. Remote some raids where you have a lot of people. I'm going to be doing them all day tomorrow, starting at 2 o'clock my time. So, 2 to 5 is the event time. I'll be playing the whole time. What's up, Deathstrike? Let me get one more spawn here. That is the Lickitung. After our storage is full. No, not tag. Leave out, dump. When does the weather warm up for you? It's hard to say, man. Like, some years it doesn't really at all. Like, in the summertime it's usually kind of warm. But we could have cold weather hanging on until like the start of June. It's, I don't know. I don't like to talk about Canada, man. There's not really anything that I'm like, oh, it's great here. It's always just rough. Have to go to a birthday party at 2 p.m. Is Garlic here? She might be. Saved my Pokecoins to remote raid for Gmax Pikachu. Yeah, they come out tomorrow. They're in some time zones maybe right now, but I'm in Canada. It's Friday night here. They come out on Saturday. I don't know how to get membership. You go to a little cash thing at the bottom. Which, again, join the Discord. If you don't want to support the channel, join the Discord. Because I don't like to advertise the membership because people complain and stuff. So, just go to the Discord. The Discord's free and you can maybe meet some friends and stuff in there. Got the 2 of us in here. The 2-piece McNugget meal. It snowed the beginning of July here? Dang, man. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I don't even live in northern Canada. I before anyone asks, I'm not going to say, but I live pretty southern Canada, and it's like, I'm looking at an icy river right now. It's minus 12. It's like, it's crazy. Yeah, there's other places that don't get the snow off of lakes and stuff until like July. It's wild. Haven't used a remote since the Pokopia event. Wallet feeling good? Yeah, Jay, I mean, like, it's been good and bad, especially for me, you know, obviously on the YouTube side of things. People just have seemed to lost care for this game, which is really, really tough for me. I mean, I still like playing the game, and I know it's nice for everyone to have a nice break from it, but yeah, it's kind of tough to have all of your eggs in the Pokemon Go basket, and everyone's like, yo, I don't care about the game. What's up, Jan? Got Pika Man in the house too. Good to see you. How'd you get the hammer? From a paid ticket. It was only available for a while. July is crazy. Should be warming up now. It's so wrong. Yeah, it's just like, some years Canada, to be honest, man, it's like my brother's birthday is the beginning of April, a few weeks. Anyways, there's some years that like we had a pool growing up and we would like sit out and get a sunburn on his birthday on April 4th. And then other years, it's like we were covered in 10 feet of snow. Canada's just so unpredictable, man. It really is pretty wild. There's even some years when I was a kid, like in March, I'd go to school with a t-shirt on. And other years, yeah, we're like closed down schools for snowstorms and stuff. So, I don't know. What's up? This is the 3rd stream I watched, says Jamie. Welcome back, man. All right, what do we got? What do we got, Mr. Bird? 1385. Got spoiled for a bit, and they go to absolutely nothing. That's what I mean, Jay. It's been really, I hope tomorrow people care about the game, put it that way. I really hope they do. And not a black beak. Well, frick. Missed 2016 when Pokemon Go was peak. You could debate that Pokemon Go wasn't as good back then. There wasn't any raids and stuff. Depends on what you like, I guess. Maybe for hype it was, right? People running for like non-shiny Dragonites and stuff. That was just for the love of the game, which is nice. Nowadays, yeah, the game has so many different mechanics that if there's like not a spam of raid weekend going on or boosted shinies, people just don't seem to care. The game needs to do a little bit better job of managing how they disperse the events. The events have been good, don't get me wrong, but they can't release 5 events on top of each other all in the same weekend and then have no anything to care about going on for 2.5 months after, right? I think they need to do a little bit better job managing things. Snorlax. Dino says, bro, why? Bro, what do you mean, bro, why? What's up, Allie? How you doing today? We are in Bird Park, by the way. Maybe we'll see a nice crispy birdito. Let me see what she has. Coiled and ready to strike. Yeah, we'll check it out. Is criminally good, says Callie. And Quillfish? Nah, I'm not down. I'm not down for that. Mewtwo I know wants to get him, but Mewtwo's got to refrain from doing that. Waiting on my phone to charge so I can play Pogo. Nice. That's good. Hopefully get some good stuff today. We're still looking for our first shiny of the day. We've come across quite a few Pokemon, but I think it's coming. I'm optimistic. We're kind of in a different era of Pokemon Go now where without boosted shinies for pretty much anything anymore, you're going to see a lot less sparklies, which maybe will make you appreciate them more when you do see them. Perhaps. You're eating Galarian Zapdos. I feel like if I see Galarian Zapdos, it's going to shine. Yo, Coach, what's up, man? Your alt is banned? Your alt is banned what, from Pokemon Go? Mr. Starly. Come on, birds. Give us something to get excited about, birds. Did I get briefs yet, birds? Not yet. Been doing a bunch of raids. To no avail, unfortunately. This would be a cool shiny. The Bayleaf. Pretty sick to see in the wild also. Ivysaur would have been cool. Should have been, would have been, wasn't. Lucas, thanks for the sub, dude. Let's freaking go, man. Appreciate that. Zapdos. And... no, that's a pig. That is a rotund ham chop right there. Mr. Hitmon. Anything else to go through here? No. We could go do Regice in the hill. Regieleki too, I guess. Might as well. I didn't want to do too many max battles because tomorrow, obviously this is the G-Max Pikachu day. Which is kind of nice to save your particles for that, but I don't know. With how scarce Regice has been, we'll go for them. I heard something about the Virtual Go Plus, yeah. Honestly, if they were to make it a thing you could just buy and have on your account, it would be a lot better. It depends, though. If they want to make a Virtual Go Plus be a membership, that'll suck. If it's a one-time fee, it's way better. Because then you could pretty much not have to worry about damaging it, or charging it, or anything like that. Hey, what's up, Darth? A sus tater? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it has to be sus. Pretty weird. But yeah, I have heard the rumors about that. We'll see. Probably going to be paid subscription. That's what I thought, yeah. I mean, for them, it makes way more sense. Instead of selling you a Go Plus you own for life, they're going to charge you $5 a month. And the thing is, anyone who actually likes the Go Plus now and has gotten used to using one probably is not going to be able to say no. Mr. Electabuzz. Neo Ducky says hi. What's up? Come on, birds. Give us a frickin' birdito. They'll do anything to make money? I mean, that's technically their job, I guess, right? Pokemon Go is a company, and I don't think they care at all if we have a good time. They just want to make sure they make money. Especially to new company taking over, they probably have to catch up on huge bills, right? I don't know how much the company was sold for, but that much money going out, they're probably in a huge hurry to recoup that fast. Started spring break. Nice, man. That's cool. Enjoy that. We're just doing what we always do, man. Looking for some birds. Trying to have some fun on this very, very cold Friday night. Really wish it was a nice day. Apparently it's supposed to be like +5 on Sunday, which in Canada is like a warm day. Canada's weather just always got to be depressing, man. Even when you try to be excited about it, you like think about it, you're like, yeah, that's not too good. 3.6 billion, 4 billion? Yeah, that's what I mean. That's a big amount of money, right? So I'm sure their number one goal is trying to recoup that. Also, too, any company that buys another company generally has the mindset that they think they could run it better, right? So if they were going to buy Niantic, they probably had it in their head like, yo, we could make more money than they did. We just have to do this. They've got to do that. So that was their number one goal, I'm sure. My Dialga's over? Okay, thanks. Thanks for letting me know. Let's beef it up again. Let's go. Yeah, sure. Should be good. Hey, what's up, Knight? How you been, dude? 2 Reggies next month? Don't have the Drago yet. Oh, nice. Yeah, Drago's my favorite one. I don't love the Reggies, but I think that like the Drago with the Charizard head's pretty cool. It's a pretty sick card, man. I forgot that I had it. It's an alt art Regidrago from Sword and Shield. I found out that I had one yesterday. I forgot about. Such a cool card. I don't think it's very expensive or anything, but it looks pretty nice. Win a max battle. Yeah, sure. Use it as a tax write-off? Use what as a tax write-off? Ali says, I'm excited to head out and do some Regice battles. One question, is it good for anything? I don't think so. Maybe it could be okay as an ice type, but I don't think it's going to be like otherworldly, unfortunately. Kanto starters coming back in G-Max, yeah. Yeah, that'll be sick. I'm always down for some more Zardomus Maximus. I'm sure unless they have a background, though, a lot of people are not going to want to do them. Yeah, Callie, me too. It's a good shiny. I mean, I think I named it after Louise. Look at this. I was chilling one day after stream. She sent me a raid invite. And I hopped in. Didn't know what the Hundo CP was. Pretty big boy. Probably no BG. Yeah, I don't think so either. Let me get one more spawn. We'll hop in on this. One more spawnito. Alright, sounds good, Channy. Hopefully headache goes away. Sorry to hear that. Have a good night. We'll see you on the next one. Maybe for G-Max Pikachu Day tomorrow. Trevor, what's up, dude? Oh, man. Climbing that hill? Dude, why is there always a raid over here? That hill sucks. My goodness. Let's get Groudonius in the front there. Still need Blastoise and Zard Shiny, really? Part of me, like, I'm not even that close to being there, really. But part of me, because I love Zard, and I already have a Shundo Frog, makes me want to go for the trio. You know what I mean? Having the starters, because especially I'm a Kanto guy, the Zard, Blastoise, Venusaur as Shundos would be very sick. So maybe we'll chase it, I don't know. I don't really trade for Blastoise ever. Hey, Silas, what's up? Blasty Boy from Research is sick. I like that Research now. The catch grass and fire and water types or whatever. I like that. Because you can get like a Charmander, but you can also get a Zard or, yeah, Blastoise. Which is pretty cool. I haven't got a Venusaur yet, though, I don't think. I've got a Blasty and a couple Zards. I don't think I got a Venu yet. I'm getting a Shundo Zard. If I'm getting one, it has to be G-Max. Yeah, that's kind of the thing, right? Those mons are really tough. Like, if something has a G-Max or a Dynamax in the game, and you don't get the one that is, you kind of feel shortchanged. You're like, well, it's not the most useful it could be. That's kind of like me with my Hoa. I wish it was Dynamax. Be worth it to get the Shundo Kanto trio? I think so, too. Chaney says, I'll be there. I look forward to it. See you then. Have a good night. But yeah, I mean, that should be cool. I thought about tomorrow too, like the Pikachu G-Max isn't very useful, but having a Shundo Pikachu, because it's so iconic to the game, would be pretty sick, wouldn't it? And before anyone asks, it can evolve. It's not one that can evolve, so that's a little unfortunate because I know Mega Raichu comes in the future, but I think that having a G-Max Shundo Pikachu would be still a big deal, regardless of if it's useful or not. Hey, Dynamax, because once you get the dogs, yeah, I was gonna say, the dogs are just recommended for everything. It's crazy. What do we got on this one? 1554. If you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. Let's see if we can crush the like goal, man. Some days we hit the like goal in like 45 minutes. Other days it takes like 3 freaking hours. So do me a solid, hit the button. And we got not a shiny one. Well, frick. We did get a bird up here like 2 days ago. Our only bird we saw 2 days ago was up on this hill. So maybe we'll get it again here. I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, I cannot believe how far into Fire Red I've got without getting a shiny, man. I cannot believe that. Almost coming up on 100 hours of gameplay, I guess. Without even starting the actual campaign, because it's just shiny checking. Just crazy, dude. I hope one of these days we could do that as member streams. I'd probably be doing that a little bit more often right now, because the interest for Pokemon Go seemingly has died down for some people. But I just cannot get that. No, Harry, I haven't. Big long shifts every day too. Like, it was like a 4 to 6 hour period of shiny checks yesterday, and like 5 hours the day before. I think I'm 85 hours in now. Yeah, do what Knight says. You don't want him to do that. Knight's gonna come looking for you. Demi. Thought I saw you on the list. No. Am I tripping? Maybe you're offline now? Spam some invititos? Yeah, Harry, I kind of hope, like, I'll get it soon and then maybe a couple other shinies soon after. Because I'm at 10,000 checks. It is a 1 in 8,000, or 8,192 odds. So I'm over odds, which is, like, very, very crazy. Yo, this one's broken too, isn't it? I have a feeling this one's broken as well. Let me know if it says it's not snipeable for you guys. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. Dude, why do they... like, why do they have to break everything on top of the game just not being taken care of right now? We pretty much just came all the way up here for this one, and I think it's broken. Got veggies, meal replacement, and drinks and garlic bread in yours? Yeah, this is definitely broken. If no one's sniping it, it's broken. Alright. Alright, it's only like the 10th glitch of the day. That's good. Also, 12k egg, come on. White salamander. Oh, man. It's always the salamanders, never the right one. Man, that's so annoying. You're protecting your fridge at all costs. And, dude, white screen again. If I go to restart and it locks me out of the game again, dude, I don't know. Like, it's been less than 2 minutes since we had a glitch happen in the game. Oh, loaded the game back, at least this time. Okay. Things are working nice. This gives us a Digger's Beast, cool. That would have been a cool shiny to see, actually. Scopely fixed the game. Dude, in this time where they have no event going on for a whole week, they should be pushing out a big list of updates right now. They should be going through and banging off all of the things that are wrong with it, but instead, it looks like they haven't touched it at all. Which is just insane to me. If anything, you'd think they might have a cooldown week like this just to fix things. Hey, Rachel, what's up? Says good morning. Maybe to you. It is good afternoon here, good sir, Richard. I'm close to finally evolving Feebas. I forgot to do that. The one that I want to do... Is it that one? Yeah, I started walking this one. The Shiny Shadow... You know what? Let's do it right now. I'm not even best buddying anything right now. Let's do it. I want the Shiny Shadow Milotic really bad. But I've just kind of been slacking. Yeah, we're going to do that. Is Shundo Larvitar rare? Of course, yeah. I mean, any Shundo will be. Yo, look at it. Reset my game. Dude, this software is such garbage, man. Like, okay. It literally is as if it's like uninstalled my game. I'm surprised it didn't put the Super Rocket Radar on too. It usually does that. My goodness. Alright, well, he's on the map now. Which is great. Also a Delibird. Delibird's a great looking shiny, man. I'd love to see one of those soon. From Rooster, what else do we got in the area? There's a Rockruff. Wonder what the shiny rates are on Rockruff now. Yo, Corbin, what's up, man? How are things on your end? Yeah, the Feebas is such a funny buddy to have, but this will look sick. And it'll complete the Shiny Shadow family for me. I got 2 of these from Sierra last time. So we may as well do that. I would be remiss if I don't. Win a max battle. Let's get rid of that. Only Shundo you don't want Bronzor? Well, yeah. What are you going to do with the Shundo Bronzor, man? Like, real question, though. I don't think there'd be any utility for that at all. We already evolved stuff, right? We did evolve, okay. So I had a quest for that. I don't remember doing it, though. Let's go back to the bird park. We went all the way up this hill to do Regice that was broken. And that is now the 3rd Regice of 5 that I've seen today that have been broken. Which is really crazy, man. Like, how are you really going to break all the power stops a day before you're supposed to host a power stop based event? That's, I don't know. That's crazy. Bronzor's evolution's good in PvP. Is Bronzong good? I don't really hate Bronzong. I don't like it either, but... What's his top CP? I wonder if a hundo of this would be good for Ultra League. I bet you it might be. What IV is this? Oh yeah, I bet you. I bet you the hundo is probably like right on the money. Interesting. Stupid Bronzong, man. Shinies in the day? Haven't even got one yet. That's modern day Pokemon Go. It takes 800 to 900 encounters to get a shiny. We got the Nickit that can't even be shiny. But yeah, since Permaboost has been gone, man, it's every single day has been like this. There's been almost no days where I have good shiny luck anymore at all. Stale donuts are evil? Stale donuts are better than no donuts, though. This one gives us a Numel. Numel's pretty good shiny. I know it's subtle, but I kind of like it. Mr. Lillipup. Okay, we're back in the bird park. Maybe get ourselves a shiny Galarian Zapdos. For some reason, I think that's the next one I'm going to see. I have it in my head that is our next shiny bird. Liepard's cool. Litten, that's not the white cat. Pretty big CP on that one, though. Stale bread is better. You stole my shiny luck today, says K? I don't know. I feel like my last like 2.5 weeks of playing the game have been kind of the same. Also, is this a Drifloon nest? Like, it's pretty crazy that we've been really keeping an eye on my catches lately because I'm so close to 500k. And I catch like 800-ish Pokemon most of these grinds. And like, we are very lucky to right at the end get a shiny of like something that I don't even want at the end of the day. Happy you reached 100 shinies. Nice, man. Congrats. Twilight says level 76. Beautiful. Nice says I don't play Pokemon Go anymore. I still enjoy the streams. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for watching. Honestly, man, I can't stress it enough. If you guys weren't here, I wouldn't stream on YouTube, obviously, right? So, thank you guys for being here, keeping me doing this. Because otherwise, I mean, logically speaking, if no one showed up, you'd have to do something else, right? So, as long as you guys are here, I'll be here. And if the day comes that everyone's moved on, then I will too. Is Armored Mewtwo good? Yeah, I mean, like, I don't think it's super useful, but it's kind of tough to get one now. Hasn't been out for a while. So I think it's a cool thing to have in your account for sure. Do I like Pokemon cards? Love Pokemon cards. I wish I could incorporate them more in the channel. They're just so expensive. I've been thinking about ways to try to tie in more card stuff, though, because I do love cards. You forgot to say hello to everyone else. All good. Started 12 months ago. Level 76 is great, man. 12 months in, level 76 is fantastic. Dag has a new set today. What, the Perfect Order? Apparently that's going to be like a good set for players, but not as good collectible-wise. Got a $40 card from a $5 pack. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking about taking some polls in the channel to see if, like, people would be interested in seeing stuff like that. Because the thing is, it's a huge risk for me, right? If I open cards of any sort on the channel, you'd pretty much have to have the video get watched quite a bit, or you're just losing a ton of money. But I'd love to be able to do card stuff. It is super fun, and it's pretty addicting too, right? Because it's like ripping packs. You could have terrible heartbreak, or you could get a jackpot, right? So it's pretty fun. Shiny Shadow Mawile, nice. Do I have a shiny Snugbull? A Snubble? Yeah. I do have a shiny Snubble. It's a good shiny, actually. I'd love to have the shiny Shadow one. Because that can be... Like, imagine that on the evil. Love ripping packs. Hey, Jason, thanks, man. Yeah, Tiger, I know what you mean. That's what I mean. If I wasn't really like a streaming channel, a lot of channels that open packs, I'm guessing they kind of justify it based off, you know, they make ad revenue that helps with their pack price on videos. But when you're streaming, it would just be a straight up loss. So I've been thinking about ways to, like, be able to open cards without losing, like, an arm and a leg to do it. Because it would be cool. Bought Japanese Perfect Order the other day. Nice. Yeah, I mean, there's a few things I've been thinking about wanting to rip lately, but I don't know. I got some plans coming up. I don't want to spoil them yet. Could have some cool stuff in the future. Playing Pokeball opening cards. Doing some raids on the side. Where do I play Pokemon Go? In Canada. Got Mega Charizard X. Best card from the set from Phantasmal. Nice. Seems like a lot of people are into cards, man. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'd love to be able to do that. Maybe we'll try something soon with it. Callie said I said this already, but I'd honestly watch a stream of you just showing your Pokemon cards. Yeah, I might do that like on a member stream at some point. The thing is, anything that's not like directly related, it's very, I don't know. It's very long-winded to try to explain, but unless people are super interested in what you're doing, and a lot of people are, YouTube pretty much deems it as no one cares, and then they don't really let your channel do well for a while. So if I do anything that's like off Pokemon Go topic, I'd kind of have to do it member streams, or else YouTube would just make it so difficult to continue, if that makes sense. You have a Latias raid? Good luck, man. Hopefully get something good. But yeah, if I ever get to stream like Fire Red, if I get that shiny, I wouldn't mind going through some card stuff. That'd be kind of fun. Zivin says, how many shinies today? None. Not even one. But we have 6,100 in the account. We have shinies, but modern Pokemon Go will be hitting pretty hard now. I honestly feel like, and again, I feel like I have a pretty good grasp on the game, playing every day, but I feel a huge shift in RNG since the Road to Kalos tour. I honestly have felt like something has changed in the game. Which I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's just the most unlucky 3.5 weeks I've ever had. But I feel like they've changed the game to try to make it more incentivized to do things like raids to be able to get decent odds. Mr. Lillipup. No one likes to see him. I'm okay not getting a lot of shinies, though. Give us quality today. Give us a shiny Zapdos. You know what I mean? Like, don't give me a gazillion, but give me something really good when I do hit. Looking for Whismur for months? Yeah, for the Meltan quest, right? I see them fairly often. They might be a biome type thing. Like, maybe you find them more near water or near forest or something, I don't know. But I do see them fairly often. Who's better for raids, Kyogre or Groudon? Well, they're different typings. So it's not one size fits all, but generally speaking, I get more use out of Groudon, I think. I think it's better against more typings. Seems to be anyways. If I saw a bear in my life, I have, yeah. Monster, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate that, dude. Let's go. Shiny Zapdos on the way. He drives a Ram 1500. Shiny Zapdos drives the same car as me? Does he drive my car? Is that where he is right now? Heard there's a lot of bears in Canada. Yeah, in certain areas. They don't like the cities that much. And they're mainly in northern areas, but we do have the odd bears around here. 100% from Harry. He is back. Mr. Hundo Harry. 300 Bulbasaurs? No shiny? Yeah, I mean, they're 1 in 500 odds, so could take you a while. Or you could get a next check, you never know. Go check, he might be there. I'll go have to look, man. We're heading back that way right now. What do we have for catches? We are 750 catches away from 500k. Which means I have caught roughly 550 Pokemon today. With no shiny so far. Which is okay. But, I mean, logically speaking, should be knocking on the door, you'd think, right? Did we hit the like goal? Alright, thanks for crushing the like goal, guys. Very nice. Let's get Tigers up there. Let's also get a bird, please. Any old bird will do. I feel like if I see a bird today, I'm catching it. But I don't know if we're going to see one. It's been very, very tough so far to get any kind of good luck. Which either means it's going to be one of those days, or it's going to be one of those days where you just get insane luck out of nowhere. Love that emoji. What's up, Aiden? How you doing, dude? No shinies today, which means you get shiny Pikachus tomorrow? I mean, my promise to you guys is I always at least get one shiny on a stream. I never end a stream until I get a shiny. So I at least have to get one today, and I will. I'm not worried about that at all. It just might take a while. You Bronzor collects with 83, okay. Not too shabby. Whismer for Jirachi, okay. I knew it was for a quest. I thought it was Meltan, but you're probably right. Lost a bird today, 3rd this week. Still good you're seeing birds, man. That means you're on the right track. It'll be shiny? I think so as well. If it's a Zapdos, it's shiny for sure. I'm calling it right now. If we see Zapdos, it is shiny. 100%. Mr. Ralts. The blue head would be cool. Also, not really any rocket leaders at all. That's crazy. I see a Shadow Latias raid. Maybe a Purifiable Shundo. Then you gotta do a few more quests. The BT guarantee. I don't know, dude. It's actually pretty shocking that it seems to be when I predict bird stuff, it usually happens. Case in point, last week, I said we're gonna see a Moltres, and then we did. And then I said we're gonna see a Zapdos, and we did. And that was both in the same day. And one of them was like 10 seconds after I predicted Zapdos. So I don't know when we'll see one today. I'm not sure if we'll see Zapdos, but I think that the next Zapdos in general that I see will be shiny. And that's only like a 5% chance for me being right, but I think it's going to be right. Mr. Surskit. Took me forever to get that guy. Yo, I'm going to reset the software here too. Give me a sec. It's going to skip ahead for you guys, but you know how it is. One sec. Okay, I should be okay now. Yeah, it looks good. I just like to reset it every now and then. Especially because I muted it before. I usually mess everything up. Fresh aluminum. Eating fresh aluminum? Is there a difference between stale and not fresh? Also, he's been spotted. Look at him. He thought no one would see. What's he doing? Look at the ice fields behind him, too. Is he making a nest? He's like, I'm just trying to live my private life here, man. Alright, well, he's having a good day. We're going to leave him alone. We're going to leave Squovit doing his thing. You eat wood? What kind of wood? He's so cute. Yeah, he's just sitting up. I looked over. I was like, oh. Got Bon Squovy over there. He's having a good time. What is that critter? It's a black squirrel. Yeah, he's looking for nuts or something. I don't know. I think this is the time of year they dig up the nuts, isn't it? Sir, stop filming me. Antoine, what's up, man? Just looking for some birds, doing our thing. How you doing? Ooh, Spindaquest. You don't know how to spell Squovit? I think you're pretty close. I don't know. He's looking for Joe's nuts, aren't we all? Yo, I feel like I did a terrible disservice to Joe's nuts. After I started talking about them, I'm not kidding you, they're sold out everywhere. These were like a type of nuts you could buy at the store for eons and eons. And I started talking about them. I mean, that logically makes no sense. There's no way that they've sold out because I said that. But it's like I jinxed them. Now they're just sold out all the time. It's actually crazy. Also saw a squirrel at the same place. Squirrels are just doing their thing, man. They're trying to survive. What do you think about the free in-game Go Plus they're planning to add? I don't know if it'll be free. If it's free, it'd be great. But probably not. Probably going to cost money. Found Galarian Moltres, but it ran away. Cool to see, though, man. I'm glad you got to see one today. I haven't seen a bird yet. Hopefully it's going to be soon. Got the Dinosaurus Rex in the beach. Some Jurassic Park action right there. Pretend you're a company and order something directly from them. I actually, funny enough, not kidding you, looked into trying to get a sponsor from Joe's Nuts. They said no. It's their loss, though. I don't know if they want to be affiliated with Pokemon guys, I guess. You know how on 2-story beds, there are wooden fences so you don't fall down and break your neck? Wooden fences? What do you mean? I know what 2-story beds are. Like bunk beds? Is that what they're called? The piece in the middle is called a fence? All I know is that bunk beds are for throwing your brother off when you're 9 years old. I gotta teach him a lesson. Mr. Coughing. The cubes as well. Give me a freaking bird already. I'm trying to be a nice guy about this, birds. But at some point, the rope gets too thin. It's time for you to be spawning in now, birds. Enough is enough. Hey, what's up, Kez? Happy Friday. How's your day going? Did I catch some shinies today? No, dude. We're approaching 600 Pokemon caught. We just checked. And no shinies, which is like the typical lately. Since whatever updates they've done, that's kind of how it is. Whether we like it or not. And I think I speak for all of us when we say we don't really like it. Hey, see you, Alexa. Thanks for hanging out today. Have a good night. Good luck on G-Max Pikachu tomorrow, too. And it's a Rookity. Alright. Well, let's do the lat. Let's work on our lats. 2 shinies in one day. Nice. There you go. Alright, if you want to snipe one into this one, do your thing. I know that people are not as keen to do the shadow raids as they once were, but that's fine. That'd be me. I is Key, says Kay. She is Key. She's Key Benton. Pokemon Goes. Been so good. I've just been doing PvP every day. I thought about doing PvP yesterday. I was gonna stream it for a while, but it was kind of nice to just take a day, man. We had some really bad weather, and every now and then you just need a brain reset, man. Love eating keys? I don't know, man. Okay, so I'm gonna leave. I don't want to be eaten. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we got JoJo. We got Harry as well. This might be forever friends with Jordan. I don't know. I think I'm like 1 to 2 days away with Jordan, Aaron, and who else? Jordan, Aaron, and Antonio, I'm pretty sure. What's up, Wolverine? Reese with the mouth sealed. His lips are sealed. Well, let's see if we can get ourselves a stupid shiny airplane. For frick's sakes. He needs her arms and legs. Can't play Pokemon Go without him. I mean, you could maybe do without legs. You could just take taxis everywhere. It'd be very expensive, though. Jordan says tomorrow. Nice, man. What are you looking for in a trade, by the way? Is there anything, like, specific you're, like, keeping an eye out for? I think I asked you before, but I forget what it was. Wolverine says, thanks for letting me vent. That filled up quick. You want to do this, Vince? If you want to do this, I mean, there might be a few other ones in the city. I just don't want to restart it because I don't get a lot of players for it. No one really cares about this stupid thing anymore. I just want the purifiable Shundo. What's up, Nord? Vince says all good. Okay, yeah, if I find another one, I'll send you one. Like, for me, I'm still doing them all the time. I just know that people don't like them as much anymore. We usually have small lobbies. Like eating Reese's, too. Reese's ice cream is the best. I said it before, but, like, there's, like, this ice cream they sell in these tubs that has, like, the little actual bits, like, the little cups in there, and, man, it's insane. But, like, you feel like you're gonna die from diabetes right after. Which is kind of, I mean, that's not the worst way to go. If you think of all the ways you could possibly decease on the earth, if it happens to you from eating too much Reese's ice cream, that's pretty good. All right, Knight. Sounds good, man. Have a good night, dude. Okay, we're looking for a 2006 or a 2507 on this guy. Those are the crispy Hundinios. BT isn't a parrot. I do have the same beautiful colors in my head. And I do say a lot of things I shouldn't, but we don't do them on command. I feel like that'd be the worst part about having a parrot. They just, like, be repeating, like, swear words that you said at people in traffic. Alright, you know what to do. Drop a like for some shiny luck. Let's see what happens on this one. We got 1902's terrible. He's a toucan. I'm following my nose. Hope you get a Shundo. Could picture you with a mystic blue hair. And, like, a big, long beak as well. That I use for opening fancy nuts. And not shiny, alright. Great. That's why we do the raids. I just like putting the pass in and then it says, you lose. And I'm like, haha, that was fun. I think I'll do that again. 9 or 10 times more per day. Let's see, there's got to be a shiny laying around here somewhere. Litten would be a cool one. I know it had a calm day, but it would be cool. I should try to hit these great throws too. Imagine you got woken up by a parrot yelling some swear words. Yeah, I feel like parrots are crazy, man. They're just like, yo, I'm going to live 100 years and I'm going to learn how to talk. Like, that's, I mean, it's cool, but it's also horrifying, isn't it? All right, Death, thanks for chilling, man. I appreciate it, dude. Have a good night. He got a non-shiny. Let's go. That's what I mean, Reese. I'm like the king of doing that. All my shorts comments are like, yo, bro is so lucky. Bro gets all non-shinies. And I'm like, I know. It's because I got that boosted account. Like, Niantic went in on account of how much they love me and how much they help me all the time. They're just like, yo, we're going to make sure you get all non-shinies. And they did. Come on. Ah, Spinda, why must you be this way? Kez with 50. Kez is sitting on the fence. That's not like you, Kez. You feeling okay? Usually Kez gives me a middle finger or like 200%. I'm not really sure. That might be someone else using Kez's account today. Drunk Pikachu. That's Pikachu after drinking too much ale down at the Legion. That's Pikachu that comes home and gets arrested for beating up his family. Trying to evolve my Charcadet into Ceruledge. Nice. I haven't done that yet. Dude, you wouldn't believe this. This is silly. But I have 7 Hundo Charcadets. A damn dynasty. I haven't evolved any of them yet. Yo, Wolfie, thanks so much for the month, man. Appreciate the month, man. It says got a shiny Sawaddle 2 days ago. Hey, we'll take that. If you don't have one, it's still a new shiny. Thank you very much, though, for the crispy 1 month, man. Yo, Kippy, it says haven't been here in a while. Life's been busy. All good, man. Good to see you, Kippy. I hope life's been going well. That's the main part. I know life gets busy for everyone, man. As long as life's going good, that's all that matters. What about you? Oh, we're full on Pokemons again. That was my next question, if I could be full on Pokemons. Which is sweet. Hundo Sawaddle a few days ago. He do be Sawaddling. Twilight, I see you, but what do you mean? You want me to say hi, Brandon? How you doing, Brandon? Let's go, Brandon. We also got the Gothita. I'm going to head off, play some Pokopia. Sounds good, man. Thanks for chilling, Harry. Appreciate it, dude. Was good seeing you as always. Have a good night. I'm going to hop in on this Regieleki up here, I think. Emil, what's up? Got the Snot Bear. The Cubchoo. And Satoddle be Satoddling? Yeah, he do be Satoddling, yeah. Even though he's been told not to. Everyone's like, yo, you gotta be careful. You can't just be Satoddling everywhere. And he's like, yeah, I know. And then he does it anyways. He's just a rascal. Only Hundo's Umbreon, named Eclipse. Love Umbreon. Second favorite Mon in the entire world. Long-time viewer, but first-time commenter. Back into Pokemon Go in 2024. I think after watching a few of your videos and catching Galarian birds. Hey, dude, thanks for letting me know, man. That's awesome. Thanks for letting me know, and thanks for watching the videos, dude. I know that, like, I'm kind of the same way. Sometimes I'll watch some stuff I don't exactly always comment on, but always cool to hear from people, man. Really appreciate that. Fast forward to today, caught my 6th bird of the month. Wow, 6 birds in a month? That's crazy. I don't know if I've ever had that kind of birdage in a month before. Maybe. I had some, like, really hot streaks of birds, but 6 in a month is crazy. My setup is definitely an eyesore, but it's functioning. Where am I from? I'm in Canada. Now, you probably get this a lot. How do you move so fast? I'm walking around. Just use my legs. People seem to think that I walk really fast. Maybe I do compared to other people, but yeah, I walk. I'm sure you can hear cars going by, and I mean, I'm standing in a random parking lot right now. But yeah, I am outside. I do play all legit. Who likes or dislikes Swadloon? All of us dislike. 2 Articuno shinies. Dang. That's sick, man. Congrats on 6 birds and 2 shinies is wild. BT long legs. Those legs go all the way up, too. My legs are, like, it pretty much picture my legs, and they go all the way up to my armpits. There's no torso or anything. It's all just legs. That's me. Giraffe rig legs. Use my real legs to fake walk. What is this? I enchant BT to catch a shiny chicken? 3 regular Moltres, 1 regular Articuno. Wow. So of 6 birds, you didn't get any Zapdos? That's still awesome. I mean, I don't really care which bird it is. If they come home, I'm happy. Galarian Articuno appeared a few days ago. Sadly, didn't catch. If I did, I would only need Moltres. Yeah, keep hunting them, man. The birds are fun. I mean, it's the only wild legendary, I guess, other than like a Zelf and stuff that you can just have pop up, and you can pretty much have a chance to get them every day. I mean, you can just run your daily incense as long as you want with Dialga. It's really cool, man. That's why I love them so much. Rail, thank you for the gift. It goes to Ayers. If you're in the house, please say thank you to Mr. Rail. And on behalf of me, thanks, Rail. Appreciate you, dude. I could do this again, he says. You don't have to do that, but as always, from one Family Guy lover to another one, thank you. A Zelf can spawn, it can. It can indeed. I can't watch Family Guy without thinking of Rail sometimes. I'm like, haha, I bet he's seen that one. I don't know why. Armed and Dangerous. Isn't that like a Kesha lyric? Or Keisha? Is it Keisha? 1590's pretty good. Not too bad. Rail says Roadhouse. And Toast House, too. Let's see, come on. Have the stripes. He doesn't have the stripes. That's great. Thanks. Thanks, Reggie. I like how he just bounces around without a care in the world. Must be nice to be Regieleki. We got... Why? I don't want that. Can I have another one instead? We got Pumpkaboo, a huge one. Railhouse. Grab some Dusties. Shouldn't I have some eggs busting soon? Kinda soon, 2 kilometers. Drowsy would have been great, man. Drowsy would have solved all of our problems. What's the rarest Pokemon I have? I don't know. Maybe a costume shiny? Regieleki's a happy robot? That's all that matters in life, you know? I mean, if you're a stupid-looking robot, like, look at this guy. He's not the prettiest guy. He's not the easiest on the eyes. He's not the tallest. He's not the strongest. But he's happy. And that ought to be something we marvel at. Can smell a shiny soon. I smell rotting homeless guy flesh. That's probably because I'm back in the city. I like your smell better. Hope I smell that soon. Rarest Pokemon you have is one with a 001 IV. Timpole? Oh, someone has taken over my gym. Who is it? I don't know who that is, but you're welcome. You're welcome for making gyms, because everyone else is like, oh, I'm going to play in this area for 10 years and never think to touch it. I'm just going to leave it so-so and hope it gets better. That's everyone in the area. Have I seen Wild Embryon yet? No. I have for events, actually. But, like, not anytime recently. Yo, Carl got a shiny from the raid. What's up, Carl? Congrats, man. It's a good shiny, isn't it? Dude, I got a really nice one last stream. This guy right here. Oh, I unfavored him. What am I doing? This dude. Almost the Shundinius. But he decided to be just a little bit bad. Metagross been in the gym for 500 days. He's gonna be buff. Oh my god, man. Dude, that guy almost just ran me over and then honked at me. What the hell? Okay. That was nice. I like having all the hair stand up on my back from almost dying. That's good. All right. Let me just screw my head back on straight from that. Dude, that was wild. Yo, what? Dude, Carl with 200? Man, what are you doing, Carl? Oh my god, show some love for Carl. Coral in the chat. He's been racking up the Shundos lately. Always supporting the channel like a monster. He said it was almost a Shundo too. Dude, thanks for the crazy 200, man. You don't gotta do that. I choked on my pizza, says Callie. Carl, you're killing Callie. My goodness. Yo, seriously, thank you for that, man. You don't gotta do that, but I really, truly do appreciate it, man. Coral, says Kristen. Yo, that's wild. That's, also, yo, I just made that Pokestop. And Cliff's here, look. Cliff is already inhabiting this new Pokestop. Oh, I'm glad the Cliff is using it. We're gonna beat up Cliff. I don't like the way he's looking at me. Imagine we get a Shiny Shadow Magikarp from the brand new stop I just made. I would poop everywhere. Cray Dono, dude, thanks again, Carl. That was insane. I was just happy you got a shiny, and then pow, right in the kisser. That's wild, man. Finish him? Okay, we will. Is it my Pokemon's fill? Oh, it is. Okay. Let's do this. Curiosity almost killed the Callie, but it was Carl. That was a pretty crazy 2 moments, man. A car almost killed me. Carl got a shiny, and then Carl almost killed me, and then he almost killed Callie. So I'm just glad that we all made it, and we're all here to tell the tale. Because that was a lot of things that just happened in the last 2 minutes. 1738. Reese is just like, hey, what's up, hello? I'm just going to shield this one. I'm just going to try to farm down all the way, I think. Am I excited for tomorrow, says Desiree? Yeah, it's going to be fun. I heard, rumor has it, I might even have a wild garlic with me in person tomorrow. Because she do be liking the Pikachus. I don't know yet. I don't know. Time will tell. But she might be here, which is really exciting for me and everyone else because she's the bestest. Good luck in the shiny. Let's see if we can get away with not getting him to use a move. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Nice. All right, man. Drop a like for some shiny shadow luck. I just nominated this stop 2 days ago. It's already in game, which is crazy. And Cliff is here. Coincidence? I think not. Imagine a Shundo comes from a Pokestop that I made here. Ready? Oh, now I'm not happy again. Okay. Well, that's... Happiness isn't for everyone, I guess. That's fine. Let's just go up this way. Man, that would have been so cool. Stupid Cliff. He's just raging out over there. Never bringing shinies with him. Let's incubate that one too. Get that 12 in the pressure cooker. Official says if I saw you in real life, I'd say hi. Yeah, man, that's what people do. I always like that. It's always nice people come and say hi on the streams. I'm back. What did I miss? Not much. Just doing some raids, looking for birds still. We found Cliff. Also, another new Pokestop by yours truly. That's very nice. That's really cool. I like when my Pokestops go in game. That's really nice. And yeah, we got a new gym. I was saying before, that gym on the corner there is brand new. A bunch of new stops here. So, pretty much, this stop is new. This stop is new. The one that I haven't spun yet's new. That gym is new. That's all within like 2 days, man. Not to toot my own horn, honk honk, but I think we're doing a pretty good job in this area. I want to have, see all these gyms here? I want to turn that side of the block over there into the same, like the mirror. That's the idea. Am I going to do G-Max Pikachu tomorrow? Yeah, for sure. You can't stop me from beating up Pikachus all day. I'm going to check the Jinx, then we're going to hop in on the Laddie. Jinx is a no. Hank? What's Hank? Your Pokestop became a power spot? Oh, man, that sucks. How many shiny Paras do I have? Not many. Took me forever to get Paras, actually. Your buddy's so cool? Yeah, Frost. Dude, so Gyarados is my favorite Pokemon of all time. The shiny one specifically, but the shiny Shadow dude is just a freaking beauty. If I go to Buddies, if I go to Best Buddies, can I find him easier? Where is he in here? There he is. Let's get him in the party. Gotta beat up all the Gigachus. Can you request a stop to be deleted and re-roll a spawn? You can report them, Rail, but I wouldn't recommend it, because, like, there's no guarantee they're gonna put in another one. The best way is, in simple layman's terms, it's not exactly this simple, but for every amount of stops in a certain area, if you get enough of them, it'll trigger a gym. So the idea is you pretty much just want to nominate as much stuff as you can in the area to have the max amount of gyms. Which is pretty good, man. Like, I mean, getting another gym put in here is huge. That already happened. I have 19 more nominations that are currently going through right now, too. So if all those come to game, I could really turn this area into a great one. Yeah, Rail, it's you could, like, there's some dudes at the university that are so good at doing the system that they'll report gyms sometime, get them taken down and, like, redo them, but I wouldn't do it for the average area. You could just have it so it never comes back. Hey, thanks for the sub, man. BT's attacking me. Where do I recommend doing the Gigachus in the USA? I mean, wherever you can, wherever's local. I can't really recommend you, like, be like, hey, go to Las Vegas, right? If you don't live there, you kind of can't just take a flight there for one day. So anywhere that you are around a lot of businesses, I would say, because businesses are usually what trigger power stops. Psyduck Nest for Dare, that's cool. Favorite shiny Pokemon's Charizard. Deemy, I love shiny Zard. It's a beauty. Actually dealt with that on my local meetup. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's tricky, man. I really hope, though, like, my idea is, like, this street I'm on now that had 4 gyms, now it has 5. And I'm trying to mirror that on the other block. And then if we had, like, an area that had 8 to 10 gyms, for raid days, man, you'd just be able to farm. It would be fantastic. So I've been trying to spend my time working on the area. We'll see how it goes. Rachel's a certified banger. Jan's being nice to the Shundo Queen, Rachel. Caught a Gardevoir, nice. Yeah, Rail, enjoy the game, man. Let me know who wins. I don't know why. I'm going to put my money on the firemen. I feel like the firemen just, like, lay around all day, eating spaghetti, working out, sleeping together and stuff. So those dudes are going to be well rested for the game. I'm picking them. How I was rocking the Rainbow Bird. Haven't gotten a single shiny Charmander. You want the firemen to win, says Rail? I think they got it, man. I think they're going to win. They're just more well rested. Doing what together, says Callie? Picture like human kitty cats. They're all just, like, rolled up, nestling together. waiting for the fires to happen. 1907. Yo, that's the same IV again. What's my favorite shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Go? Gyarados. Dude, I got a 1907 on the last one of these. Why couldn't these be back-to-back hundos? Shiny? No. Yeah, this is getting ridiculous right now. This is not very nice. I like him, though. He's following his nose. He's Toucan Sam's little brother. Let's do that one, I guess. There's a Lecky up there, too. I'd rather just do the Shadow Raid for now and keep running the daily, which the daily is almost deceased. I didn't see that. Let's do this for now. Okay, let's see if I can get it from here. Can do a cliff now. You found a goldfish?
Guess what?
What's up?
Someone just sold me a dog.
All right, take good care of him, man.
I will.
It's a beautiful dog.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm good, man. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Thank you.
All right, let's hop in on this one. Let's see if we can get this one from the corner. Raging, no one's doing Regice raids. A lot of them are broken right now. A lot of the stops seem to be not working. I had a couple of them today that people couldn't join for some reason. Alright, let's do this. Any solutions to make a sister stop bothering me? I couldn't give you any advice on that. Some homeless dude, I don't know if you guys can hear that, just came up to me, he's like, I just bought a dog off someone. Poor dog, man, I hope it's gonna be alright. That was pretty weird. Muscle memory, so used to doing curveballs. Last time Rara was around, I got a shiny 98 back-to-back hundos, dang. Very nice. Send her to the Shadow Realm, says Callie. Yeah, that'd teach her. That'd definitely teach her for sure. Unlocked remote trades twice. Realized I put too many shinies for a trade. They weren't ready. What do you mean? Like they just didn't accept your trades? The three of us. Yo, people do not like these. Yeah, Kristen, I was like at first, I didn't know if he like recognized the streams because he was like flagging me down. And he's like, hey, someone just sold me a dog. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm sure you guys heard this. I'm like, yeah, take care of him. And then he just like walked across the street with a bunch of sketchy people, so hopefully it's alright. I don't know. I have no idea, poor dog. The dog looked very confused too, so. Anyways, that makes me sad. Hopefully, all we can hope is that he gives it back to the owner, I guess. It's only a dark room. It's a rite of passage. If you play Pokemon Go in the city, the homeless will speak to you. Oh, they always do. They usually just come up and ask for cigarettes, though, and they get mad when you say no. They're like, yo, bro, can I have a cigarette? I'm like, I don't smoke. And they're like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, dude, and like, I can smell your breath from here, so go brush your teeth, and I don't smoke. Super annoying. Airborne, thanks for the sub, man. Too many lies already, says Kez. Making a Pokemon Go account, get into level 30, surprise my cousin with an account. Oh, that's cool. That's a nice thing to do. Shiny Regieleki a couple months ago in 91. Dang. Ali says, are you sure? They always do that. The one guy who me and Nate see all the time, he yells like demonic stuff, like he'll be screaming about taking you to the underworld. Like he's just insane, right? And the one time he came up to me, he like turned that off. It was like he flipped a switch. He's like, hello, sir. I'm just wondering if I could have a cigarette. I'm like, yo, dude, you usually are yelling at how you're gonna like take me to this shadow world, and the one time you want a cigarette, you comb your hair over and you're like, hello, sir, I was just wondering if I could have a moment of your time. Dudes are straight up crazy, man. I was in Berlin last year with my school. Some homeless guy nearly stuck some type of needle in you. Oh my god, man. Got a shiny Kecleon 3 days ago. Beautiful, Doc. That's awesome. I love getting asked for a cigarette. When I say I don't smoke, they ask me for a lighter. Yeah, Kristen, exactly. Yeah, I've had that so many times. And they get mad when you say no. They're like, are you sure? Yeah, dude. I'm not keeping it a secret. I'm not just trying to keep this hoard cigarettes and have a nice collection I can grade with PSA. Like, I'm going to go to Chicago Go Fest? I am. He gets a tuxedo to ask for a cigarette? I know. That's exactly what happened. Oh, here comes the police. They're looking at me, though. They're looking for handsome guys because they found one. That was like the most stereotypical police officer. He had like a big Tom Selleck handlebar mustache. That's hilarious. I think that's part of the requirements. If you're going to be on the force, they're like, how good of a mustache can you grow? And if you can't grow one, you're pretty much done. Gatekeeping lighters. Gonna buy a pack of cigarettes from a homeless guy. Was he eating a donut? No, he was talking on a radio. All I can assume is that he's talking to other cops about his hunches in 10-4s, in 316s, and 419ers, and also 699ers. Let's see what we got. Come on, don't let me down. Dude, what is with these IVs? Super Troopers out in full force. Oh man, at least Kevin was in here. Hopefully Kevin's having a good day. Our IVs have just been poo-poo wrapped in a donkey butt batter. And... oh, finally! He's terrible. We got the shiny shadow airplane. Let's freaking go. Dude, that was so many freaking raids for this thing. Great looking shiny. He's been caught. Now I can scamper away from homeless village over here and... ooh. Ooh. Ooh, okay, never mind. I'm just gonna pretend that didn't happen. That's fine. We'll put on a brave face. Because I joined, you're welcome. Hey, thanks, Jay. Thanks for joining in general. It's just not the same without Jay here. The world feels cold and gray without Jay. Huh, that rhymed. I was a poet and didn't know I was rhyming those two things together. Finally something, says there. Yeah, that's crazy. Pokemon Go and get a shiny sometimes. Not always, though. Yo, I bet you that place would be a good Pokestop. Yo, I'm gonna nominate that place. I'm gonna look like a straight up psychopath taking a photo of this. But yo, these plaza signs do really well. There. Yep. That'll do. There we go. Just some dude, he's just staring at me right now. I'm just a fan of signs. Oh, and white screens. That's, oh, okay. What the hell was that? Do you see that? Alright, well, I don't know what that was. I'm having a weird day all of a sudden. Just nominating a sign, and then it's a white screen, then it's not. Nominated the crackhead laying down. Traded a bunch of costume dittos for XL candies. Jay's getting a bunch of dittos ready for raids. He doesn't want to be caught with his pants down when he needs dittos to raid. He'll show all of us. Put 2 Pokemon stops next to your house. Nice. Yeah, I gotta remember where that is. Because you can see this area has nothing, right? Like I'm trying to see that block over there? I'm trying to make this block look like that block. That's a lot of blocks in the same sentence. Rudy says shiny Kecleon yesterday. Really? Dude, people are getting those in big numbers, I feel like. It's the 3rd person I've heard today said they got a shiny Kecleon. Ditto's a fun Pokemon to battle with. He's also a fun one to take baths with, too. Not in like a weird way, weirdos. He's like, you know, some people bath with like a rubber ducky. You can also just use Ditto. He's pretty cool. Usually gets the job done. First time watching BT struggling with storage? Not really, I just haven't cleaned it out. It usually takes me, I don't know, half hour or so, but I don't usually do it on streams because it's not very fun to watch. I'll probably do it later tonight. Usually just a lot of 3 stars and stuff because my search string doesn't get rid of 2 stars. Walk 5 km per week. Had internet problems, says Darth. Dang. Sorry to hear that, dude. I'm ready. I'm ready to see a bird now. We got a shiny, which is yay, but now we need to see some of these guys. I don't know. Is it just me being biased, or is there something truly special about these animals? Like, they just seem to have this indescribable quality that makes a star. I even the non-shiny ones, too. I can't put my finger on it, but they're just so special, man. What year did I start Pokemon Go? 2023. I told someone once by accident that I started in 2003, and then they got really mad. And I was like, well, that's the year it was. But yeah, it's 2023. So 2.5 years exactly, I would say. As the youngsters say, they got mad aura bra. Yeah, they do. They have all that in a box of chips. Was not born in 2003. Jay wasn't born in 2003. Jay's is a young whippersnapper. You run into Jay in the long grass, and a youngster Jay pulls out Rattatas. He's that kid from the main series games. Nick says same. Maybe you guys are right to call me Unk, man. I've been trying to convince myself, like, oh, you're not that old. And you guys are like, heh, I was born in 2012. That's crazy. Feeble. I feel like people being born in 2012 it shouldn't be a thing. Demi says, you are an Unk. Wow, that's blunt. Wow. I mean, when it hurts more to read it, I feel like. Started in 2021. Yeah, I feel like it hurts more to read it, you know? Darth says born in 2010. What's the math on that? What are you, 17? 16? Man, that's crazy. All right. Well, suddenly I feel a lot worse about myself. So that's good. Born in 1738. Came out in 2005 instead. Oh, okay. You're one of those stories. I've heard about that before. Mainly from novels. Okay, let's give this guy a spin. You know what? We haven't tried. How close are my eggs? Hold on, first. They're not even that close yet. That's annoying. Alright, never mind. I thought they were about to hatch now. Do a raid? Now I'm never going to raid ever again. How do you like me now? Well, yeah, I know, I'm slacking. I've only raided Zacian like 650 times. Don't even get me started about Kyurem. I've only touched him 703 times. So, yeah, pretty much never raid. Raids are icky. But yeah, I want to keep the hatch and eggs for now, I think. You're not an Unk, mate. Thanks. I needed that. Now, that's crazy, man. Being born in 2012 is actually crazy. Some of you guys are nuts. Get these Pokemons gone again. I need to clear out storage really bad. You know what I'll do? Let me do like a quick one here. If we go to 3-star and not shiny. This is going to get rid of like 98s and stuff too, but I don't care. And age 0 to 1. I'll do a quick look through. I don't care about 98s at all. Especially like stuff like that. There we go, that's better. Wild Noivern yesterday, sick. That's pretty nice. I saw Noivern once. Paste test from 96. Hey, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate that, dude. There is a Regieleki down by the water. Oh yeah, I forgot, we're never raiding again. I forgot. Galarian Moltres, YT, what's up? Yo, can you show us where you're at, Galarian Moltres? Because we're looking for you right now. Gotcha, Darth. That's awesome, though, man. Stay that age forever. That'd be the best way. When you're that age, this is an Unk thing to say when you're that age, but seriously, man, when you're in, like, grade 10 or whatever that is, you're like, yo, I want to get old so I can drive cars and do stuff. But, man, just stay that age. Way better. Why not raiding? Making a joke. It's called, ooh, yo. Nice. Okay. I don't know where that came from. Did I catch? I did catch him. Okay, I was just going to say maybe we hatched from a 7K. Sweet. We'll take that. But yeah, I've raided like 30 times today. Just people come in and they like blankly, no-thoughtedly say, yo, bro, raids now. So I always like mess with them and be like, oh yeah, I don't raid. But apparently I have to explain my sarcasm sometimes. People don't understand it. The GFLer? Gonna spawn sometime soon, just wait? Okay, nice. That's all I needed is Moltres to let us know. Like, hear it from the bird's beak. That's all I needed to know. Now we know. Coach says I'm a 91 baby. Get all kinds of ears in here. Just wait till Banzuki gets here. He'll tell us about the roaring 40s. How things aren't the way they used to be. And he doesn't like it one bit. He was under the influence. Who was under the influence? Galarian Moltres? Is that why he was so easy to catch last time? Moltres is just like, you don't know. Moltres has been hitting the bottle. Come on, birds. I'm ready. Raid now. Okay. Let me know. Make a list of the... Ooh, nice! Shiny Mareep! Yo, I love the pink sheep. Alright. Things are turning around. I got a couple nice shinies now. I mean, shiny Shadow Latias and Mareep. Not too shabby, and he's a... Yeah. He's that IV. Back to back? He was arrested. I feel like we're not talking about Galarian Moltres now. I think there's no way that Galarian Moltres got arrested and I didn't hear about it. As we say in Canada, a boot it. Yo, why can't they make graffiti on this building back here so that I could nominate it for a Pokestop? It'd be a lot cooler if they did, you know? I feel like they should just write up some things back here so I can make some more stops and gyms. How old do I have to be when you start streaming? I don't think YouTube has any age limits. I think you just do whatever you want when you're ready. Yeah, sounds good, official. Get some sleep, man. Come on. Give us a bird now. Also, I have high hopes. These two crispy 12Ks, there's a white salamander in one of them. Look at him. He's just in there. Just bouncing around, waiting to be born. Coming to the world. My grandpa here. My B-Day is National Children Day. It's a day for everything now, isn't there? National Children Day. What does that even mean? It's just a day that you're supposed to honor just kids? I don't know. Shiny Pokemon in the research box. What'd you get? I actually got a remote raid pass out of there yesterday. The second time in 2 weeks. Which is very surprising. Also the Bruxfish. What does she have? Have like dragons. Oh, not dragons. Cool. Yo, what is this stop, by the way? I see something nominatable. Is nominatable a word? Ah, that's what it is. Okay, never mind. They ruined it. Whatever, that's fine. Got the hairless hot dog. Everyone likes a hot dog when there's no hair on them. National Children's Day makes you think Flag Day isn't odd. Too many days, man. It kind of waters it down, doesn't it? You know? If there's only like a couple days to care about, they're a big deal. If it's just, you know, any other day, then who cares? How do you get so many Pokeballs? You just get them from Pokestops. Play in areas that have lots of Pokestops. Give them a spin. That's the way to do it. So foot's up. Yo, there's a huge building here. I'm looking at things to nominate for Pokestops. It's a huge building here, but I don't see anything good. You need to find some like good things to like nominate, but they don't have anything in the front of it. You're gonna spawn anytime now, are you? Okay. Alright, Moltres. I hope you're not fooling us. Gotta extend our daily incense a little bit again. I guess we'll do that now. Also, dude, today is Friday, so chance of trades going lucky is a little bit increased today. Also, you get 2 special trades, so make sure you do your special trades. Even if you just trade your friend random Calm Day shinies or whatever, make sure you do them, because any trade that goes lucky has a 1 in 64 chance of re-rolling into a hundo. So if it is a shiny Pokemon, you could re-roll a Shundo. Yeah, thanks, Nick. Where can I buy a Go Plus? Amazon, probably. About to trade with Adam in a few minutes. Good luck, man. What are you guys trading? I'm assuming lucky, right? Probably a lucky trade, or you're just doing like randoms? It's Saturday in India. How's the future? Hopefully better than it is now. Hopefully there's lots of Galarian birds. Do it or it's a ban? Yeah, you gotta spawn. You gots to spawn. I don't even know where I want to go. It's a Regieleki there. I guess we could go beat up Reggie. Yeah. Also, yo, it smells like mad armpit here, man. Literally, this entire block just smells like armpit. I bet you it's just fried onions, but it really smells like somebody's been working out and then is like, yo, I'm probably good to shower tomorrow. But they weren't. It smells not too good here. Yo, actually by this bridge up here too, we've got some pretty decent luck with the birds. Let's go give that a try. And in 0.2 kilometers, our eggs are finally gonna pop. Also, how close is he? 7K away? All right. We also have to be keeping a close eye on our catches, so we're 600 catches away from hitting 500K, which is nice. How are gas prices in Canada? Yeah, really bad here too, Demi. I don't know. They're never too great, but they've got a lot worse. Teenage armpit is the worst smell? Yeah, I mean, I'll take your word for it. I think all armpit's pretty bad. Can I go now? This guy just fell asleep at the stoplight. Okay, looks like he figured it out. He was taking a load off. This bridge up here, I've had some pretty good luck for a certain avian species. And we'll see if that's what happens. Yo, there's like one business here that seems to go out of business every week and then come back as a new food store. Like it already is a new place, seemingly overnight, which is crazy. Not the pommy. Come on, birds. I'm ready to be birded any second now. At least I'm no longer a teen. Hopefully tomorrow's a half decent weather day, man. Would be nice for hunting the Pikachus. Last couple G-Max days I've had to drive. It's been pretty bad weather. The Sai. Well, let's go up Zeus Way. I have seen some birds along here before too. Oddish is weird. I actually saw randomly somebody the other day tag me in something where like they collect Oddish cards. And they just had like this huge binder they're flipping through of like Oddish shinies and non-shinies. I'm like, I kind of respect it. It's like an underrated Pokemon, I guess. Okay, so I'm on my way to do a raid, but I'm not going to do it now that you said that. I'm going to just walk by it. I'm beelining there, but I think I might just walk by it now. Okay, let me check again for hundos. One hundo's cool. It's been kind of a theme lately. A lot of... I guess not. I was going to say a lot of rock hundos. Only two. I mean, Demi, I appreciate all the support again on the channel, but I don't really... It's not a good look for me to go on bragging about people being kind and donating money to the channel. So, let's just say I'm blessed enough to have a lot of people that choose to support me, and I really, really appreciate that. What about you? Desiree, good luck. What was a goose yelling to do a raid? Nah, some dude keeps coming in the chat. He gets timed. Ooh, dude! The Paldean Pooper. Nice. Yo, that's actually a sick shiny. I haven't seen this one for a long time. Okay, our luck is slowly turning around now. This would be a cool Shundo, man. I think I'd have to keep it as is. He is weather boosted, and... yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whatsoever. I always seem to think when they're weather boosted, they're going to be like a good IV. And I'd say like 99% of the time, they're not. Okay, man, here we go. This is big. 2 12Ks going in. Please give us a white salamander. Come on. Number 1 is the Sandile. Number 2. Oh, man, those eggs. Those eggs are straight up stink. Whoop whoop is the sound of the police? I think you're right. I think you are right. That is the sound. Let me get one more spawn here. That's going to be the ducklet, and then we're going to check these 3 in a row. Number 1 is Wimpodius Maximus. Number 2 is a Snot Bear. And number 3, that's really odd, man. It's a really odd array of encounters. Don't call him Pooper, that's mean. Alright, let's do this. Because we want to, not because someone whose parents never said no to the Maspy to a million times. Let's do it because we feel like it. Give me some shinies, some shiny luck. Haven't gotten a shiny in 2 days. I hope you get some, man. Where's Axolotl? He needs to see the Wooper? Yeah, he loves the Woopers. He's a big old Wooper fan. 2 of us in here, nice. Had a great nap, feel refreshed. Wasn't that like 3 minutes ago? I wish I could nap like that. The Pooper Wooper? That calm day at the time seemed kind of like eh. And looking back on it, was pretty good. You got the Jotonian and the Paldean Wooper spawning together. I mean, with boosted shiny rates like any other calm day. It was actually pretty good to look back on. Because like both of them are nice shinies. Both of them are pretty useful too, especially in Battle League. You're going to spawn in 3 seconds. Well, I'm stationary right now, so hopefully you don't spawn in the meantime. Axolotl's traveling somewhere. He's leaving at 4:30. Okay. Hopefully he's got a safe travel day planned out for himself. I'm sure he does. All right, let's go. Let's do it. 2 weeks, says Darth. Dude, yeah, my shiny luck has been pretty bad lately. Like, today has been okay. I mean, I'd say it's pretty decent. We've had about 800 catches, and I have 3 shinies. But lately, it's been, like, all day long to pull 1 shiny per day, so I definitely feel ya. I know exactly what it's like. Also, dude, there's a street here that I haven't tried yet for... I have not tried yet for birds. We should probably do that after. I do add members, Eel, so here's the thing. Unfortunately, in Pokemon Go, you can only have a certain amount of friends, right? So I do add YouTube members, but if you don't want to do that, we do have a Discord, and the Discord is free, and you could maybe add some friends and stuff and try to organize raids in there. So there's 2 options. Again, I never really... It kind of is what it is with Pokemon Go capping the friends list. I never want to advertise members because people get all bent out of shape about that. But I would check out the Discord. Discord, you can just add people, like I said, for free. What's the hundo? We're looking for a 1602, yeah. Have a great day. You too, man. Thanks for popping in. And 1556. That's not good. All these have been in the 50s. Not very nice. And here we go. Come on. Not shiny. They did increase the friend list limit, but yeah, either way, it's still tight for me. Between, you know, obviously adding members and then, like, people I know in real life and stuff, too, it's very, very tough to manage. But I think it's 500 now, I'm pretty sure. I think they said that everyone's going to have, like, different incremental increases here and there, but I think mine's at 5. Yo, that's a Kanto Grunt. Let me get one more spawn here. And I'm going to do that Kanto Grunt. Imagine Shiny Shadow Charmander. I would actually be so excited. Emily says I play Pokemon Go? Welcome in. You're in the right place. That's all I do here. Pretty much, anyways. Let me check the Furfro. Alright. So this can be Charmander. It can be Squirtle or Bulbasaur. Hopefully for me it's going to be the Charmander. It is. Yo, this could be huge. Shiny Shadow Charizard would be one of my favorite things in the entire game. I don't care about the IV at all. I literally would not care if it was good or bad. Okay, sweet. Hey, Ghost, what's up, man? Let's see if Mr. Venusaurus Rex can get to a Thunder again. The problem is with this team is, like, they have 3 typings potentially. Yeah, Kyogre can learn Thunder. Can also learn Blizzard, too. Which is pretty versatile for it now. It's had access to Thunder for a while. Alright, man. Let's see. This could be huge, man. Get a Shundo Regieleki. Also, do you like my profile picture? Is that Umbreon? Hey, Garon, what's up, man? Alright, we got a slice of components. Come on, man. Not shiny, dang. I would do some unspeakable acts to have Shiny Shadow Charmander, man. Charmander just been the bane of my existence. Between this game and Fire Red, I'm starting to lose my noodle with it. 310 is. Yeah. Yeah, it looks about right. Okay, so this back street here, I'm going to turn left here. And this used to be very good for birds. I've actually got 3 shiny Galarian birds back here. So we're going to give it a whirl. Umbreon, your favorite Pokemon? Dude, I know you guys are going to hate me if I do it, but I want to turn this into shiny Umbreon. Safari Hat Vancouver background. I know that everyone loves Eevee, but like, man, if it's not, you know, for the community, if it was just for me, I love Umbreon, man. Imagine the blue, oh man, the blue and black. I don't know. Go says do it. K says do it. I can't evolve it right now because I have to walk it. And also it's not nighttime either, but I've been thinking about it, man. Who here would hate you, Mr. Streamer? I mean, I don't think Rachel will be too happy. A Shadow Eevee would be great. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, there's another one, too. My buddy gave me this recently. I think I showed you guys this a while ago. Eevee and Shiny. This hat one, which is still pretty nice. Like, that one's a no-brainer, because I have multiple of these. I could evolve that to Umbreon. Not feel too bad, right? But, I don't know. The Safari Hat one is tough. You only get, like, one if you're lucky. Just do it. Do what you want. Evolve it into Galarian Moltres. Dude, we need our boy Molty to show up here. We need him flapping in the wind. What a beautiful bird he is. I feel like he doesn't get the respect that he deserves. Like, we ought to just be really appreciative that he's part of our life, man. He's such a beauty. Hey BT, Chris, you got super lucky hatched 5 eggs. Wait, you got something good from 5 eggs? What did you get, a shiny? What about you? Look at the bottom part, I know. I know, I was caught in a party with you, Lunch. I can never get rid of that part of it, can I? Mr. Lunch has his name tattooed on there forever. A Shundo Heracross. You got a Shundo Heracross? I love Umbreon, me too, man. The other one that I love... Okay, hold on, let me check Tauros first. The bro. The other one I really love... Dan ruined this for me. Okay, this one's sick. This one's very cool. Obviously, not a great IV, but nice. This. Dude, the Scarf Umbreon. But me and Dan mirror traded them, and Dan gave me a Dan IV, like he always does. It's not the worst, but like, man, that would have been a sick Shundo to have. And I'll probably never get that again. You have 438 Umbreon photos. You got a shiny Gabite. Gabite's cool. Callie says Dialga. Yeah, I'm attack on a little bit. I'm trying to decide what I want to do with it, to be honest. As the day goes on, it's getting a lot more frigid here, unfortunately. Haven't decided what I want to do with it yet, but I will tack on a bit for now. Lunch, what? I certainly hope not. I don't think that Umbreon should have any lotion on. That doesn't sound like something he wants to do. Let me dump these guys. Man, we are filling up storage like no tomorrow. Getting so close, man. 550 catches away from hitting 500k catches. Wrong chat, says Callie. Yeah, I think that was for something else. Galarian Moltres says bye. Okay. Thanks for chilling, man. You're not going to get to see yourself. But that's alright. That's fine. We'll get to see the bird. I'm going to go do the other Reggie, too. Might as well. As we're putting raid passes into the fire, I might as well throw another one in there. I honestly, like, used to have, like, and I usually do. I shouldn't say this as a statement, but usually when I'm raiding, I'm like, yo, it's another raid, a new raid. This one could be a Shundo. My recent outlook on raids is just like, yo, I'm just doing this because it's what you do, and I'm going to get a bad one that doesn't shine. Or if it does shine, it's going to be terrible. I know it's a terrible outlook on raids, but like that's kind of how the luck's been lately. Bird coming up anytime now? Yeah, I hope so. But speaking of raid, ooh, yo, imagine? That would have been sick. Also, I don't know why that light was like a weird sound. Shiny Dragonite would have been cool. Don't stop walking, one day you'll find me in the wild. Kristen says, wait. We are gonna wait. Now we're walking. Maybe a bird up here. Actually seen a couple birds along this little stretch here. Satotl, which we discussed before, he do be Satotling and all that jazz. Let me get one more spawn, I think. Also, dude, if we see a bird, it's like, it can be level 1, because it's not boosted today. That'd be awesome. It'd be so cool. Trying to tell if the Heracross. Okay, what are you doing, man? Alright, there we go. Looking is hard with eyeballs. It's only the second time I've almost been run over today. That's perfect. I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do in this city, to be honest. Like, it's just if you do walk, you're going to be run over at some point. Jeez, that's ridiculous. Anyways. Both times today, too, have been ones that would have been, like, bad runovers, too. Which is awesome. Alright, let me get one more Daily Incense spawn, then it's time. And man, I know I've been saying it for the last 3 weeks, but I really hope tonight is the night that I get a Shiny Charmander on Fire Red, man. Oh my goodness. I am so sick of Shiny checking in that game, but I refuse to give up. You to carry cans with you? Hurl at cars and they try to run you over? That was crazy. It was a dude pulling out from an alley in a pickup truck, and I'm waving my arms to get his attention, and he's like blindly staring at me as he continues to drive. Like, it was like we were making eye contact, but he just kept going. Which is, like, I don't know. People here, I think, are just really... There's something in the water here that causes you to lose brain function, I think. The 4-car pileup here this afternoon, a woman driving on the wrong side of the road. Ever played Marvel Rivals? No, I don't really play any other games, to be honest. Play some Pokémon stuff, that's about it. I mean, I do love, obviously, gaming in general, but this is, like, pretty much the extent of what I play. 7 people, nice. Looks like we got Mr. Ghost, Mr. Coral, we got Kez in here as well, Vince, Rilo, and someone else, and Neptune. Mr. Neptune sneaking in. Hopefully he can nab himself a nice shiny. Is it illegal to genetically modify yourself into Umbreon? I'm not sure how they'd enforce that. I mean, I'm not sure who would come knocking on your door and be like, hey, stop looking like Umbreon, you know? I'm sure it'd be fine. She loves Raticate and Bruxish? Yeah, she does. Kristen's biggest dream is to have, like, a hybrid fusion of Bruxicate. It's like Bruxish with Raticate's teeth. Charmander and Porygon? Yeah, she definitely likes those. Ace says eat candle wax. That makes a little bit more sense now. Desiree says mine's Greninja. I like Greninja. There's a sick new Greninja card. I don't know if it's out in English yet. I think it's in one of the Japanese sets that came out, but it looks awesome. Looks really cool. Kristen says very dramatic. Dramatic cape, yeah. I've tried, not very nice. Candle wax. Dude, you know what's insane? Made me have a totally different outlook on it. Does anyone here know what beef talo is? It's pretty much like something you would use like butter, only it comes from like animal fat. Anyways, I was like reading about like all these benefits to using it and like how you can use it for like your eggs and whatever. And then someone else is like, oh yeah, you can also use it for candles. And now I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to eat that. Now I'm not interested in eating it anymore. I still might eat it though. It's beef fat they used to make candles in Victorian times. Yeah, okay, you know. I was going to say, because you can use it as like a butter substitute. All right, Desiree, no worries. Thanks for chilling. And we got not shiny on this one. See what I mean? We're pretty much just putting a pass in, and now it's gone. All right. I've seen Talo lotion in the store. Beef Talo is legit. Dude, Coach, it's actually good. I mean, it's pretty much like, yeah, it almost reminds me of like, you know, if you make like bacon in a pan and then you want to fry your eggs after, you can like use the grease so they don't stick. It's kind of like that. It's like the same type of idea, I guess. And it almost makes everything you eat have like almost like a steak flavor to it. But I just don't like that like old-timey MFers were making candles out of it, you know? Just makes it seem like I shouldn't be eating it. I've heard of the ominous butter. How many raids are nearby? No idea. Probably not many now because we just did a lot of them. Whatever you can see me doing right now, pretty much. I'm going to restart the game, too. There should be some spawns here. Yeah, Coach, exactly. Yeah, that'd be really good, too. But yeah, I just don't like the whole candle side of it. Because it does kind of look like candle wax when you're using it. There's only one spawn? This game sometimes, man. Sometimes. Mr. Caterpie. I guess we'll try to catch this stupid thing. Is it going to say that I didn't do the raid at all? Oh. Sometimes it'll show you, like, it'll pretend like you haven't run the raid at all if you run from it. Mr. Venipede. I think I know where this is going. Let me try to catch him one more time. Yeah, Kamal, exactly, yeah. That's like its primary use nowadays, I think. But yeah, apparently, yeah, people would make candles and whatever. Whoa, Kez got the hundo. Kez, that's crazy. Not that I have anything to do with it. But I do think it is pretty phenomenal. You got 2 hundos for my raids in the last, like, what, 2 weeks? Because you got Zama, too. Which, again, it's not like it's my... there's no way I could influence that. But I think it's very cool you're getting good stuff from the raids. Always good. I always feel bad when people remote my raids and get bad stuff. Even though it's completely out of my control. But always a big plus when there's good things to be had. Mr. Litwick. On a road called Victoria Road, feel victorious? Through your phone? There was a spider on it? Yeah, that was the right thing to do. It's cray cray so hap, says Kez. I love to hear that. That's a cool one to have, too. Regieleki's a sweet hundo. The spider owns it now? Yeah, it does, for sure. If I come home and there's any bug in my house, I just start looking up listings of new houses to move into. It's not worth it, you know? You can always buy a new house, and then you know, like, there's probably not a spider in there. Yeah, I know. I was gonna say, Nick, there are certain people, you and Kristen and stuff, always get such bad stuff from the raids. And I feel bad, even though it's, like, out of my control. Hey, Matthias, what's up, man? Happy Friday, indeed. Hopefully you brought some freaking birds with you. Because it has been like pulling teeth to find an avian species today. Is garlic the spider killer? No. Dude, you have no idea. I don't even want to get into it. If there's anything gross or anything that needs kilt, it's yours truly. And I'm just like, ew, while I'm killing it all. Man, we used to live... I don't even want to say this. I was going to say, we used to live in the city that was like across from this idiot family, and they would put out all kinds of like garbage all week long and just let it sit there and marinate in the sun. And what's attracted to garbage? Think you know where this is going. Either way, all these like massive, huge rats the size of like dogs and cats would come to check it out, and inevitably on their way back to their holes, they'd like run through my backyard. So I spent like an entire summer just massacring these like dog-sized rats. It was terrible. It was the worst ever. Hey, too much. Thanks for the sub, man. Garlic runs from spiders. She definitely does. I don't kill spiders in my house. I force them to watch YouTube with me. Is that like a good treatment or a bad treatment? Take a lighter and hairspray? I feel like you burn your house down doing that. Also, Porygon. Yeah, Kristen, it was terrible. Like, it was actually awful. I had to set out all these big traps. And then, like, I'd talk to the guy. I'm like, yo, you can't just leave, like, like rotting carcasses outside. Like the animals are gonna come get it. And then he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, so don't do that. He's like, yeah. And then he just kept doing it. And I'm like, yo, these are a problem, you see. Trash pandas, I don't even care about them. Honestly, the raccoons, whatever, it's rats, dude. Rats are gross, man. Someone might list as a shiny Garchomp 98 as a buddy. It's freaking sick. You know I never get to show him off. Look at this beauty. I never show him any love, man. I ought to be nicer to Garchomp. Appreciate him for who he is. Mr. Throw. You used to have a pet rat? Ugh. Man, when I was growing up, we used to go to this one girl's house, and she had a trampoline. Her house was awesome. And everyone was like, yo, she's the coolest. And her name was Madison. And then she got pet rats, and then we're all like, yo, that's mega yuck. And then no one was friends with Madison anymore. It's a sad story in the end. But when she was the trampoline girl, I'm talking about like when we were 8 years old, by the way. We were 8. Before you're like, yo, you're a monster. We were literally 8 years old. But yeah, I couldn't go back after that. She like had them like as like pets you could like take out and like play with and stuff. Yeah, level 80 is the highest now. They did it in October, I think. Dude, it smells like deli meat up here. It's kind of gross. Smells almost like frying bologna or something up here. Weird. My nose is weirded out by that. Monochrome says, what's up? Not much, man. What about you? Also, we're a balloon coming in. Let me check that out. I'm going to do this raid here, too. Yours was a chill guy. I mean, I like all animals, but I can't get my head around rats. I don't know why. They just are gross to look at, man. They're gross, like, little leathery tails, too. Double XL Shiny Regieleki? That's cool. I mean, double XL Shiny anything is nice, but getting them of, like, legendary is really sick. Whoa, Carl with 103. Carl's the 103 man. That's crazy. Let's hop in here. Hundo Sobble? Sobble's cool. Mr. Sobble. Captain Rob, what's up, man? Good to see you. How you been? My cousin had pet rats. She had 2 girls. Till one of the girl got up. Oh, God. It's good treatment for the spiders if they're watching you. Articuno's been stalking you. Is your buddy a Shadow Shiny? It is, yeah. Shiny Shadow Gyarados. It is indeed. I'm very happy to say. Mr. Souffle. Have a golden Latios. The golden airplane. Alright, let's do this one. See what happens. I haven't got a shiny Reggie all day, but we did get a Latios. Paint, everything says sup, man, not much. How about you? Galarian bird, didn't get to click on it, says Jamie. We did a despawn. One of your friends has 17 tarantulas. What's that I mean? I feel like some people get pets, like weird pets like that, just for the sake of having them. Just so they can say, like, yo, I have, like, this freaky pet. I don't think that'd be, like, it would make for a very good pet. I guess you could say that about a lot of stuff, though. It's not like fish make for good pets. You kind of just look at them. Anything rodent-related? Okay, you know what's weird, though, is, like, it's, like, socially acceptable to like squirrels. And they're almost the same thing. Like, if I see a squirrel, I'm like, oh, that's awesome. And then you see a rat, and you're like, oh, I'll get that away. It was my first legend, says Eyeball. Legendary. The 12 Regieleki raids, 0 shinies. Get a 98, though? What raid now? This is a Regieleki. Regieleki's around. There's also Mega Houndoom, and there's also, I guess, Shadow Latios, too. I don't know what the 3 stars are, though. Is there Pika Gigantamax? Tomorrow. It's on Saturday. In Canada, it's still Friday. Yesterday, I got a Shadow Shundo Wheezing. Dude, Bipolar, really? That's crazy. Shadow Shundo's insane. Squirrels don't invade homes? They do here, actually. My dad had squirrels living in his attic for a while. They, like, burrowed in there in the summer. Dude, Bipolar, congrats. That's crazy, man. Shadow Shundo's wild. 1555. All these have been around the same. The fluffy tail makes them more approachable. Yeah, and like, I don't mind squirrels. When they come up to me, I like feeding them nuts. I just like to see how happy they get. They come up and they ask for a peanut, and that's like the world to them. It's like you gave them a gold bar. And not shiny. My dad used to have like these like squirrels at his house that he would feed all the time. And then they would get like so overzealous that they would come and like, if you didn't give them something, they'd come and like bite your toe. Be like, yo, is that a peanut? Literally, I had a squirrel come and bite my toe once because he thought it was a peanut. And then I didn't like that one anymore. Which is not a judgment on all squirrels. Pet trash panda, such a garlic pet. Apparently they make good pets. I don't know. People have told me like they do make a pretty good pet, but I don't know. I don't know how you'd go about that. I'm going to extend this again a little bit because we're doing some other... I want to go do the Latios raid over there, Latios. That's exactly how I got a pace. Yeah, it was like a normal-sized toe before then. And then I got bit by the squirrel, and then, yeah, it's been the extra large, double XL toe. Yo, Luis with 18 months. Thank you so much for 18 months support, Luis. That's crazy. And a big thanks again for the trade. The other day was wild. She says, just under 3 hours till Chonkachu. Seriously, big shout out to Luis. Everything you do for not only me, but the whole community, honestly. Getting everyone in these raids ahead of time and orchestrating all of them. I hope you know how truly appreciated you are, and thanks for everything. Hopefully our next trade is going to be the Shundonius Maximus. We got pretty close. I was just more shocked that we got the same one. A statistical anomaly, anyways. What's up, Hugo? That lady just blew a full cloud of cigarette smoke into my mouth. It kind of tastes like perfume and cigarettes. All right. Let's see if we can go do that one. We did this Reggie already, I just didn't catch it. Luis says, hi team, hope everyone's doing awesome. We're doing pretty good. Haven't found a bird yet today, but getting some shinies, which is good. Yeah, let's cut through this way. It might be quicker, I think. Yeah, dude, that was, I don't know. Maybe that woman was like smoking menthols or something. When I breathe out now, it tastes like perfume cigarettes. Which is not too good. Well, let's get one more spawn or so, and then I'll hop in the raid. We did get a shiny Shadow Latias today, which is like the first one I've got in weeks. Mr. Bidoof. Also, I miss Zigzagoon being shiny boosted, man. Such a good looking shiny. Alright. If you want to hop in this raid, let me know. Shiny count, 3 on the day? 4? 3 or 4? It's been okay. Perfume cigarettes? Yeah. XMD says, giving you shiny luck. Thanks. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Spam some invititos. I'm like looking around this area for some Pokestop nominations, and it just looks like loneliness and despair. I don't know what I would quite nominate this as. It would just be like... I don't know. What exactly do you call this? Someone has started a whole life in there. And it's just... I don't think Niantic is going to approve this. There's got to be better places than this. Oh, I don't know. Perfume, but not perfume cigarettes? Left the chat and BT's luck kicked in? I think so. Shadow Latias is sick. It's very nice. There is a... Right across from what I just showed you, there is a health food store. I mean, who's... A monochrome system might have its own ecosystem. I don't understand who's going to be buying their organic fruits and vegetables across from a pile of peat on rags. Well, I don't know, man. Not to be Mr. Judgmental, but I don't think I'd want to eat anything that came from this area. Sorry to have to look at that, says Rilo. Yeah, me too. I never go through this alley to connect to this raid, and I don't think I'll be back. There's also a big pile of throw up here, too. That's good. Someone had a big lunch, I guess. That's probably what it was. It's a big lunch. Looked like they ate a bunch of seeds. Anywho, let's see if the airplane wants to be shiny. Mr. Shiny Latias. I'm still keeping like a close eye. I've been more, for better or for worse, I've been trying to be more vigilant and looking for things for Pokestops, so I'm keeping like a closer eye on detail. And my God, I'm seeing a lot of things that I wish I didn't see. I usually just kind of go through here and do what I gotta do, you know, play the game, but lately I've been looking for Pokestops and I'm like, oh God, has that always been there? Look at what I just joined. Kristen with a puke. My triple cheesy chips, fries to Americans. Triple cheesy chips, that'd be good. That'd be very good. I used to go to this one place. I forget what it's called, man. It was like a local-ish place. They're not like a chain restaurant anyways. And they used to make these, they were bacon cheese fries. And when you watch them making them, it'd be like a bucket of fries. Okay, Mr. Loud Truck. They put like a layer of cheese and then bacon, and then another layer of fries, cheese and bacon, so on and so forth, right? Make this like monstrous pile of cheese and bacon, and man, they were so good. Now that's all I want, now that I've thought of that. I mean, which is an odd thing to say after just looking at a pile of someone's vomit back there. Found out my AC has mold. That's not good. I mean, I'm sure lots of places have mold. Half the stores you go into probably do. Not that that makes you feel any better. Maybe it does. But drop a like for some shiny luck. Come on, give me a freaking purifiable Shundo. Yo! Yo, hold on. I just got a shiny one of these. But this is a 1976. This is 30 CP off of a purifiable. Well, off of what the hundo is, rather. Dude, if this shines, there's a half-decent chance it could be a purifiable Shundo. Man, can you imagine? Come on. Ah, dude, is this going to be number 8 or number 9? I think I have 7 or 8 purifiable hundo laddies. Is this going to be another one? How do you get a Eternatus? Yeah, I had to get it from the Max Finale event. It's only available for like 1 week. Dude, if it doesn't have 15 attack, this is probably another purifiable hundo. That damn plane. Am I doing raids? Well, I'll let you decide from looking at the screen. Jax is back yet again. What's up? I want to catch this as to find out. Also, this could be a purifiable, right? Never saw them featured. It was only for Max Finale, and you had to get it from the Go Pass, so it wasn't raidable. You had to only get the one encounter from the Go Pass. Dude, why didn't this thing shine? We just got this shiny, and this is likely a purifiable hundo. I kind of hope it's not. I kind of hope it's like a 15-15-2 or something, like some kind of weird IV. Carl says, what will we be using for the Pikachu raids tomorrow? Dynamax Excadrill if you have it. Alright, man, it's been caught. Moment of truth. Oh, it wouldn't have been. Dude, it would have been a Heartbreak Hotel. That's a purifiable 98. Okay, all is forgiven, I guess. So close, though, man. Oh, my God. That's wild. That's very wild. There's also a Regieleki up here, which we may as well go test our hand at. Also, up this way has some decent bird spots from time to time. Found a shiny Skarmory. Nice. So Skarmory is going to have a Mega coming out, which will be kind of cool. The Mega Skarmory shiny looks pretty nice. Although it's not in the game yet, you can look up what it looks like from the main series. Koppa, thanks for the sub. How many stars is Pikachu going to be? I'm assuming the same as the other ones. I don't know. It is a Gigantamax, right? So everyone's planning on taking it lightly, but I don't know if it's going to be too easy. I don't think it will be, to be honest. 2 shiny laddies. Miltank bringing all the boys to the yard. How much further on my boy here? Less than 5k. This is a terrible IV on this thing, too. I just want the shiny shadow. Reggies are the best. Showing some love for the Regitos. I'm not a big Reggie guy, man. I'm not going to lie. They have cool shinies, but I can kind of take them or leave them. Also, yo, did I get stung by something? Dude, my leg feels like it got stung by something like right now. The last time I got stung by a bee, it felt exactly like this. That wouldn't be good. It took the side of my leg, too. I don't think I would have saw it coming. Adam, what's up, man? Yeah, so Ninja, go to my YouTube channel, click on my actual channel page, and go to my videos. Just the last video I posted is called How to Quick Catch. It's only a 1 minute long video, and it shows you the hand motion on how to quick catch, just like I've been doing today. No luck, then? Waiting for Regieleki, hoping for a Shundo to best buddy it. I got close last time. This one, I don't know if Louise is still here. This one that she sent me, which is crazy. I just got home from stream one night, and I was chilling on my porch, having a beverage that I'd prefer not to say what it was. Anyway, she sent me this, and I didn't know what the CP was. I caught it, and I was like, oh my god. Almost a Shundinio. Sounds like a Bronzor bite? It might have been. Yo, is my Daily Incense glitched? I haven't seen a spawn, man. I wonder if it's messed. Like, if I restart the game, I wonder if it's gonna end it. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, we're good. The Karablaster. He's blasting off again. Let's do that for now. Just make sure it doesn't glitch. Look at that beauty. Good Reggie boy. I actually use him all the time. So with that new move set of Dragon Breath and Dragon Energy, surprisingly with how stacked the Dragon category is, it's actually like the top 10 or like the top 15 or something. And its CP is under 3,500, which is crazy. Let me get one more spawn, then it's Reggie time. And Zapdos. That is Galarian Puchana. Not the one we're looking for. Yeah, Ninja, no worries, man. Hopefully it helps. I get asked all the time on how to quick catch. That's why I made that video, and I hope it's helpful, man. Alrighty. A drippy ice cream from Kamal? Why can't I just have like an ice cream that doesn't get all over me, Kamal? Why can't I just have like a comfortable one? Joanne, what's up? How we doing, Joanne? Alrighty. Weird looking Zappy. It is a little bit of a weird looking Zapdos. Yo, the Ghost. Thanks for the gifted, man. Goes to Rugged Emu. If you're in the house, Rugged, please say thank you. Really appreciate the gifted member, though, man. Show some love for the Ghost Samurai. A drippy Vanillite. Rugged says, no way. Rugged's in the house, too. That's awesome. A haunted potato? Yeah, Kay, why is it going to be haunted? Now, I was looking forward to making that into, like, home fries, but not anymore. W Samurai indeed. Take my chance with the haunted potato. We got Marie hopping in. We got Mandy May as well. Mr. Vincent here, Coral, Kamal, in the Kez dispenser. And I'm finally using my Shundo. We were just saying before how I don't pay that any love to the Shundo Garchomp. But yeah, a reminder again, tomorrow at 2 p.m. my time, so 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be doing the G-Max Pikachu raid. So hopefully see a lot of you guys for that. That's going to be fun. Gonna probably be doing as many raids as I possibly can because it's only a 3-hour event. It's from 2 until 5, so I'll probably be grinding the entire time. Should be a lot of fun. I mean, it's coming from the UK. Is that why? Am I making a second stream tonight? For the G-Max? Probably not. It's only 3 hours, so it would be hard to get them consistently. And it's also just like super expensive, man. I'd love to, but I don't know if I can stomach 20 G-Max remotes. If it was a better G-Max, maybe, but I'm still trying to recoil from everything else that's happened. Hey, Ghost Samurai with the 2 says shiny luck. Thanks for the shiny luck, man. Appreciate the gifted before and the crispy 2-bomb, man. Joanne says that was horrible timing. I don't really do 24-hour streams. I do 12s, but honestly, man, like, I just feel like I'd rather do a good job for a short amount of time than just do a so-so time filler for 24 hours, you know? Like, if I'm not going to be doing my best effort, there's no point. And honestly speaking, no one can watch you for 24 hours, right? Everyone has to sleep. So I feel like I like the system I do better. Let's put it that way. What do we got? Come on. Come on. Not shiny. Oh, yeah. So, dude, Rilo, that's the Mega. Mega Garchomp's the pink one. It's a really nice Mega, dude. I always forget to even use Mon. The thing is, I don't use it because for ground types, you would pretty much want to go with Groudon, right? But let's Mega him just for fun. He's not even max level Mega yet either. But like, dude, look at how nice that is. Such a freaking beauty, man. Literally the best Garchomp you could possibly get. He's only a regular XL. If he was double XL, that would be way better. I should challenge another YouTuber. I used to. The thing is, though, it's, I don't know. There's more to it than that, but not everyone is looking to collaborate, let's say. Let's get rid of these. But yeah, I've done challenges in the past with people before. That's what you get for not liking Regis? What, they don't give me good IVs because I don't like them? I don't mind the Regis. And dude, I don't know if you saw this. We did get this guy right here, which is crazy. Very, very crazy. Almost the Shundonius. I mean, you can name it Rilo. Did you have to catch... wait. Do you have to get the last hit to attempt catching the Pokemon that you're raiding for? No, everyone gets a chance to catch it, as long as you win the raid. So everyone gets the encounter for it. Not a guaranteed catch or anything, but that raid that we won, everyone gets their own encounter, their own IVs, their own chance at a shiny. Everyone's RNG, like their luck is all individual. Which is cool. Mr. Gothita. Mrs. Gothita, I guess. I don't know. New Gym has a Reggie too. Could go up that way. Thanks, I was told otherwise? No, everyone gets a chance to catch it. As long as you win. Oh, dude! Hundo Shellos as well. Man, 2 Hundos in the day. I know they're random, but yo, the Shellos actually pretty sick. I must have just caught that too, like just from quick catching random stuff. That's why you catch everything you see, man. That's literally case in point of why you catch. Everyone's like, yo, why would you catch all this random stuff? Because there'd be no way of knowing. Oh, man. Yo, B Charmander. I'm going to get one more spawn. Just because this is a bird spot. Shiny Shadow Charmander, please. How much longer am I going? I don't know. Probably not too long, honestly. It's easier to go for me on days where, you know, people are very, very interested in the streams, right? GMAX should be fun tomorrow. Also, too, I mean, Canada still gets freezing cold at night. Bulbasaurus Rex. Do I have any Hundo Regice? I do, yeah. I think I have 2 purified ones. I'll beat up this guy. I mean, Shiny Shadow Venusaur would be very cool. The Snail Luck. The Ghost with the 2 says 6 chicken nuggets. Thanks for the 6-piece McNugget meal, man. Show some love again for the Ghost Samurai. Appreciate you, dude. Much, much appreciated with all the donos and love from everyone today, man. Honestly, everything the channel makes, literally every single cent the channel makes and more, goes back into making sure the channel can do what it does and raid all the time and go to events and do all kinds of stuff. So, really appreciate that. Want Shiny Shadow Litwick? Yeah, me too. It would be a beauty. Eating McDonald's, says Joanne. I do have a Shundo Venusaur already. But it would be very, very cool to have a Shiny Shadow one, because I don't have that. And we still don't have that. 373. I'm going to grab my car here, though, to do that other raid. Ninja, thanks for the sub. Hope you get more shinies. Trade me at GoFest. I mean, I will be at Chicago GoFest. You have to be on the friends list and stuff to be able to trade, but thanks again for the 2, man. Appreciate all the crispy 2 bombs rolling in. All right, we've arrived at my vehicular transport. Let's go do the other raid. Did you see me, says Moltres? Not yet. The Daily Incense is still going, though. I'll probably keep it running for a little bit, even after, too. All right, let's go for a drive. Let's get my Varoom started up. Yo, Axolotl, what's up, man? Yo, I caught a shiny Wooper today. It's not the one you like, though, I don't think. I caught the Paldean one. Going to Copenhagen? That's cool. I would have loved to go to more than one, man. It's just, yeah, like, if it was possible, I would. But the closer it gets to these events, man, it's gonna already be tough to be able to go to one. This is not a drill Axolotl. It's a nice shiny, man. I don't know, I like it. Alright, we're in the car. Let's go to the raid. Keep my eyes peeled for Burdito as well. But yeah, the shiny look's been okay today. Surprisingly a little bit better than lately. Shiny Shadow Latias that sucked. Marif the Sheep. And the Paldean Pooper. And 2 hundos. We got a hundo Geodude and a hundo Shellos we just got, right? Which isn't too bad. Especially the Shellos is kind of nice. You kept the Hootie waiting? I kept him on red, yeah. Mr. Hootsworth. And dude, we're driving to that brand new gym that yours truly got put into the game. Which I'm pumped about having another gym. Yo, Ghost Samurai again with a gift. It goes to Daniel Jackson. If you're in the house, Daniel, you know the drill. Please thank the Ghost Samurai. And sincerely, man, really appreciate the gifted. Banzuki the 2 says, someone say, Crispy 2 Bomb. What's up, Mr. Wanzuki? Hopefully you're having a good Friday, man. Keep the love rolling for Mr. Wanzuki. We may or may not have been speculating about you earlier today. In a kind way. Alright, we've arrived at Reggie as well. Let me see if we can get one more spawn. And then we're going to hop in. Also, I'm not going to park here because there's a dude with a broken nose here. What? Hold on, let me hop in this raid. We're going to take it on the go. Dude, that guy has a broken nose. Bleeding everywhere. Alright, let's park over here instead. Void with 103, dang. It's a public pool? Oh, you're nominated to stop, nice. Dude, yeah, Axolotl, I nominated 23 stops. 4 have gone through and got approved already. I got 3 new stops in a gym. Like, this area is already looking way better. Whopper Jr.? Speculation, it wasn't me. 77 from Void, alright. Decent. Let's get my Shundo Chomp Chomp in the front there. But yeah, tomorrow again, reminder, is going to be G-Max Pika Day. Should be a lot of fun, man. If nothing else, be a big day to get some dust. And perhaps, Garlic is going to be joining me. I think she might. 103 and 77. Only the 2 of us. People are not liking Reggies anymore. Rugged Emu with 97. Dang. Very good. That's a good way to start, man. Shundo Costume Ditto. Really? Alright, we got Coach and Coral helping us out. 14, 14, 15. Lucky Shiny Kyogre. Wow. So close, man. You got to yell at Adam. Why didn't he give you a Shundo, man? That's the least he could have done. Dude, that guy is like a block away from me now and has a full-on broken nose, just bleeding everywhere. So that guy, like, seconds or minutes before we got here, was punched. Or, like, fell and hit it against something. But he's not in any rush to get it looked at. He's just being a champ. Finally got a PS5. Nice. What games are you looking forward to playing? I've been debating playing more console games, but honestly don't have the time, man. Like, if I'm going to play video games, I'd like to do it with you guys on YouTube, and I wouldn't really stream PS5, I don't think. Could I ask if ZA is worth the money? Yeah, I mean, I think it is. I mean, it's a good game. It's just, it's hard for me to suggest that I don't play it, right? Ghost with the 4 says, Biggie Bag. Is that a Wendy's item? Yo, thanks again for the 4, man. Thanks for the gazillion donos. Yo, Axolotl, I'm 85 hours in. 85 hours. I'm at 10,000 checks. So, yeah, I mean, I can't give up now. I feel like I'm just living in a alternate universe when I'm shiny checking for 5-6 hours a night. It's insane. Pika event. Bless Garlic with the ticket. She's getting a Shundo now. Hey, thanks for getting her the ticket, man. That's awesome. And a shout out again to Ashley grabbing me the ticket. I really appreciate that. Just shine already, you lizard. I wish I never started, because if I didn't start, I'd just shiny heart like Magikarp. But I can't give up now. I'm too far in. If I played Pokopia, no. It's Switch 2 only. And I only have the regular Switch. And I don't think I'm going to buy the Switch 2 because I wouldn't play, like, I wouldn't get enough use out of it. All right, here we go. Frick. Why me says, question, are you going to do Gmax Pikachu? Yeah, I am, but it's only Friday night here. So tomorrow is Saturday for me. I'm in Canada. I will be doing Gmax Pikachus, of course. But they're not available in my time zone yet. But I am looking forward to doing them. What Pika event? Just like I said, Gmax Pikachu's tomorrow. It's the first time Gmax Pikachu has been in the game. How much do I have to dono for a legendary? I can't trade you anything. I don't spoof. So, I unfortunately can't give you anything unless you're local. I do trade with friends and stuff, but I play legit, so I can't spoof trade. I don't want to do that. What's a Canada? Not too good. What's up, Malik? Anything else up there? Not really. None of these are popped. That one we already did. Up the hill has... It's a Shadow Latias up there. I guess. By the time we get there... Yeah, maybe. I'm down for a Latias. Or the 180 days. Yeah, exactly. I mean, most people asking for a spoof trade, though, are probably not interested in doing it legit, so I don't even offer that option. Got a 15, 11, 14 shiny from the raid. Dang, Kez on fire today. Love that. Yeah, we're going to go do the Laddie raid. By the time I get there, it should be place where maple syrup and poutine are peak. Yeah, you know what's weird? I don't even like either one of those. Like, I will eat poutine or, like, you know, syrup on things, but we're known for that, and it's not even like a thing that I... Oh, dude! Shiny Furfro! Yo, let's go! That's sick! No way! That's a full odds, too. Okay. Sir, settle down. Dude, that's actually my favorite shiny of the day. I turned all of these, I think, into the Pharaoh form. So I didn't have any of the regular ones. Dude, be good. Oh, why aren't you a Nundo? That's some stink. That's a good boy, says Pace. It is. All right. That's cool. We're going to go to this raid up here, by the way. I got to drive up the hill. And I'm sure it's going to lag and stuff, and then I'll be like, I'm over this, but we'll see how it goes. I'm willing to give it the college try for now. Got back in time for the Furfro. It's a nice shiny, man. I love that. Love the shiny Dogamus Maximus. We have 1 crispy minute. Axolotl with 8 months. Forgot to send this. Dude, thank you so much for 8 months, man. Appreciate the ongoing support. Thanks for being part of the community and ultimately helping the channel do what it does. Ensuring that we can keep streaming and doing stuff like this. So really appreciate it, man. Show some love for the 8-month man. Also, yo, there's beer league hockey letting out here. I see a bunch of lads with their hockey bags. Literally, there's like a gazillion dudes here with hockey bags. I'm gonna have to extend my daily incense too. Let me go in and... Well, we park for the raid, we'll do that. But 4 shinies in the day and 2 hundos is significantly better than we've had on a lot of other days. That one doesn't have roar time. This one have it? Okay. Let's do like that. There we go. Let me play with them. It's a bunch of old dudes with bags. Some old timers. Okay, the raid should be accessible from here. Mr. Brian. That's kind of tempting, actually. Also, Gligar. The ghost says, what's good? Not much, man. Just doing some raiderinos. Banana, thanks for the sub. Saw Galarian Moltres this morning. Nice. Did you catch him? All right. Here's the raid. What's up, Uncle Boris? Not much. Just doing some Unk stuff, you know. Getting my Unk on. Did 2 shadow raids. Alt got a Shundo. 98 shadow. Hatched a Hundo Riolu. Wow. Dude, Alt's on fire. That's crazy. Raiderinos with cheese? Yeah, with cheese too. Haven't seen a burb in a minute. I see birds pretty often still, but they haven't wanted to catch lately. They've been fleeing the coop. All right, the two of us, a cozy lobby so far. Trying to decide what I want to eat for dinner. And my brain is like, should you have chicken or should you have chicken? So I think I'll figure it out in the end. Got a shiny level 1 Moltres for Blade? Dang, dude. Shiny level 1 Moltres would be like, oh, it's my favorite bird, and having a level 1 would just be awesome. The birds hate me, says Nick. The birds are hating on Mr. Nicholas. Can't wait to do my remote trade with Tiger. What are you guys trading? What's the trade on the chopping block? Kristen says pizza. I had pizza, I guess, at the airport that was trash. I had it in LA. When's the last time I had pizza since then? Was that it? Jalapeno mozzarella sticks. That sounds... Do we have those? Shundo that as a mega is cool? It's very cool. Very sick. All right, man. We have the 3-piece McNugget meal going in. Let's do it. Garlic says we do. Yeah. Make those. Let's do that. Joanne says fish. I'm not a big fish eater. If I'm the guy who, like, gets the fish, I'll eat the fish. But I'd rather not eat fish. Fish kind of tastes whack, you know? Don't lie, you love the ketchup as a sauce? Oh, dude, that was disgusting. That airport pizza was like the worst thing I've had in my entire life. It was just such a bad experience. Cook to order? Cook to order? I don't know. I'm not a big, I don't order out super often usually. I make a lot of food at home usually. Because, I mean, that's kind of the Canadian lifestyle with like, crippling inflation and stuff. Minus 69 from Axolotl? My God. That's not good at all, is it? Also, Laddie's smoking us. Laddie's rolling us up in a big cigar paper and smoking us right now. The 3 chicken nuggets? Got the 3-piece McNugget meal, yeah. It ought to do. I mean, it ought to fill us up. The 3-piece Torchic meal? I'd feel bad if I knew there was little Torchics in there. I don't know. Now I don't want to eat chicken anymore. Okay, Latius is enraged. You wouldn't like him when he's angry. Drop some Jamitos. Hope to find green tea ice cream? Do you want me to look for that? It sounds whack to me, but I'll look for it if you want. Minus 69 from Ashley. What's going on? Good grief, she says. Isn't that Charlie Brown's catchphrase? Charlie Brown's like, yo, I got mentioned in a stream. Twinsies? Yeah, it really is. Quack says, shiny look. Thanks, man. I'll look tomorrow. Thank you, though. All right. My radio's yelling at me to shop local. It matters, it says. All right, I will. Guys, everyone should like and sub to Uncle Boris. Yeah, definitely should. You should do that. A sub a day, you can support a streamer and keep me from driving off of a cliff. Because that's the only other step. If we don't hit 100K, I'm going to have to drive off a cliff. And there's no in between. 78%, 27 from pace, okay. Meh. All right, Laddie's down. If you haven't, drop a like, drop all the buttons, I guess. And what do we got? Come on. Wow, that's so bad. 100K when? I don't know. Probably a lot of years from now. Hey, what's up, Boogs? How you doing, man? How's the land down under treating you? And... oh, dude, we got another one. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, why does that have to be the terrible IVs, though? That's more than 100 off the hundo. That's a little bit of a tell me why. But we got another one. We'll take him and shalom alaikum, I guess. Hopefully I'm allowed to say that. I don't know what that means. Ooh. Okay. Well, dude, pretty freaking good. Look at the contrast of shinies today. Shiny Shadow Latias, Mareep the sheep, the pooper, the black dog, and then another airplane, a pumpkin airplane. That's pretty good. And we got 2 hundos, right? Hundinios? We did get 2 Hundinios as well. But guys, all the food talk on that note, I am going to wrap for the day. I will be live again tomorrow for GMAX Pikachu Day. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. That way you know when I go live. All that stuff. Thank you again for watching, guys. See you on Pikachu Day. Subscribe.